trying to achieve. 1 second, waiting, and we are now on. Hey guys, how you going? Today on BKR Sport. We are here for Women's State of Origin 2022, and this is a massive, massive game. Obviously, Queensland did win last year. I think they've won the last 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, the point is they definitely won last year. It was a great game. It usually is a 1 to 12 game. No matter what, both these teams have unreal talent. Obviously, it's State of Origin. We're all expecting of that, but it just really is. The more you look at these two teams, it is so tough to pick a win tonight. It is very, very tough. It is down there in New South Wales, which does lead the advantage there with New South Wales women. But, you know, this Queensland team is absolutely stacked. So, yeah, I could see this easily coming down to the wire. This is obviously a game one. There's only one game, guys. There's not 3 games. And we're going to find out the winner of the Women's Origin tonight, no matter what. So, looking forward to it. Now, guys, let's go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's go through the team lineups here before we do get into the chat. Obviously, the computer and everything is sorted from yesterday. So basically what was happening was there was like dust inside the laptop, and because the dust was preventing the fan to spin or whatnot, was why it was doing that. So that's why I couldn't charge it. But obviously now it's working. It's charging right now and working. So I'm ready to go for a big day tomorrow too, because we've got Tonga versus New Zealand, Papua New Guinea versus Fiji, Tosaviti, and then obviously Samoa versus Cook Islands, and then State of Origin, the men's game on Sunday. But let's get into the team last here, guys. For New South Wales, Emma Donegato. She was absolutely unreal for the Dragons this season. She is the fullback for New South Wales, with Yasmin Clydesdale and Tiana Penatani on the wings. Penatani, very strong winger out there at Parramatta. The 2 Roosters girls here, in Jessica Sturgis and Isabel Kelly, are the centres. And then Kira Dibb and Rachel Pearson are in the halves. Simone Matalfa and the wowee big Bobber Millie Boyle are in the front row, and then Keely Davis is the number 9. Kez Yap, she's in the 11 with Shaylee Bent in the back row, and then Hannah Southwell is in the lock. Quincy Dodd, Sarah Tonga-Tuki, Caitlin Johnston and Olivia Koenig are the interchange, then Sam Bremner is the 18th woman replacement. Moving over to Queensland here, and Tamika Upton, one of the best fullbacks in the game, played the Broncos. I believe she's now at Newcastle. She's the fullback here, with Emily Bass and Julia Robinson on the wings. It's a great wing here and there. I mean, both those girls were there for the Broncos this year. And, yeah, Emily Bass was fantastic to watch there. Titans girl, Ivania Politi and Shanae Sheshoka. Politi usually plays the fullback for the Titans, but she'll be playing in the centre here today for Queensland. And then we obviously go to the halves here of Taryn Aiken. Taryn Aiken and Ali Brigginshaw. She is so experienced. She is a fantastic halfback there, and she will be a great captain for this Queensland side, who will need her experience tonight against this really packed out New South Wales squad. Moving to the front row, Chelsea Lenarduzzi and Shannon Mato, with Brittany Brayley Nutty in the 9. Moving to the back row, Talisha Harden and Tasman Gray, and then Destiny Brill is the 13. Lauren Brown, Jessica Elliston, Stephanie Hancock, and Tiana Rafsham-Smith is the interchange, and then Zahara Tamara is the 18th woman replacement. So those are the 2 teams there, guys. Look, it could be my bias speaking, but I genuinely believe Queensland do sneak this one. I saw them obviously play fantastic together last year, and this team right now, like that back line for New South Wales is quite scary, though, in Penatani, Isabel Kelly, Jessica Sturgis, Clydesdale, and Tonegato. But like it really does get matched with Emily Bass and Julie Robinson on the wings, and Pelletti, Sheshioka, and Tamika Upton. Like there really is a match there. If I'm looking at the halves here, I think Queensland win the halves, and Ali Brigginshaw and Taryn Aiken over Kira Dobbert and Rachel Pearson. The front row, I tell you what, Millie Ball probably wins it out, but Leonard Dudson and Shannon Mato are very good there. The 9, it's a tough one as well. The back row, I'd probably lean with Shaylee Bent and Kez Yaps over to Alicia Hard and Tasman Gray, but it's close. And then Hannah Southwell and Destiny Brill, I'll be leaning with Destiny Brill there. The bench is, absolutely packed out. So I genuinely believe Queensland win this game. I do. I think Queensland win this game, and I think it's going to be a fantastic one. So, guys, just go and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let me know your thoughts about the game. Let's go to baby. Chee-hoo-hoo. Everyone says, let's go to the Blues. NRLBA says, let's go Blues. Dragons, let's go to the Blues. Blitz says, currently at my sister's wedding reception. I'm so sorry. Jim, he's not a big fan of the Blues there. Let's get around Queensland. What says, great thing about the women's game is the mob the ball runner, and it's great. It is very similar in that aspect. Obviously, a lot of the women's game is still developing as a sport. There is still a long way to go for this to be the, peak of, really enjoyable on quality sense, I guess. It is still very enjoyable based on the fact that this is still a brand new competition, and it's only relatively recent in regards to this being a genuine professional competition here for the women. But there is still a lot to be desired in regards to a lot of the final touches that need to be put on for the game to be at the level that we know it can be. So, yeah, there's still a while to go yet. But, yeah, look, these two teams, I'm not too sure. Is it 35-minute halves still? Is it 35-minute halves still? Or are we doing 40 yet? Or I'm not sure because they're talking about potentially moving it to the 40 minutes halves. But obviously, for the time being, I'm pretty certain it's still 35-minute halves like in the NRLW. Clarkie's actually here tonight. Clarkie's gone there tonight. This game is in Canberra. So it's not New South Wales, but it is New South Wales. You know what I'm saying? It definitely is still basically New South Wales there in Canberra. Also, it would be cold as tonight, I think. It would be cold as tonight. I think beautiful weather on the Gold Coast, actually. Absolutely fantastic weather on the Gold Coast. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, though. Tomorrow's games are going to be absolutely insane, man. Tonga versus New Zealand is going to be a big stream. That Samoa versus Cook Islands game is going to be fun to watch. And obviously, the other one there in Fiji Bati going up against the Papua New Guinea Kumals, which will be just really, really fun to watch. So, might be a big stream there as well. It's going to be a huge weekend, man. And we're just getting started into it. Unfortunately, last night, obviously, with the under-20s game, under-19s game, I wasn't able to do it due to the fact that the computer was messing up, but at least we've got it sorted now. Jim says, hope they do 40-minute halves. I'm sure the girls wouldn't mind. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. I think it's just about them taking their baby steps to get up to the big level, I think it's all about kind of moving and grooving to get to that level where... Because, look, I truly believe that men aren't going to... The fans of the NRL aren't going... This is men or women. They're not going to really get around it until it is at the same level of the NRL in the sense of, I guess, fitness in regards to the 40-minute halves and 80-minute games. Similar play styles, and obviously the more teams, because I don't think that many people give too much of a shit about it only being like 4 teams or 5 teams or whatever. But when obviously we're about to get quite a few more teams added in. I think next year the Cowboys come in, the Raiders maybe, the Sharks, and somebody else. So currently, obviously, we have the Titans, the Broncos, the Knights, Eels, Roosters, and who's the other team? Roosters and Dragons. They're the 6 teams, and then I think next year next season they're adding. I think it is next year actually, 2023, not 2022. They're going to be adding in the Cowboys. I think the Sharks. I'm pretty certain the Raiders and somebody else. So no, it is exciting times for women's game, man. It is exciting times for women's game. I'm honestly confused. Well, not confused. I'm wondering how big tonight's stream will be. I don't think it will be. I think people are still hesitant to get around the women's game. I think that we'll probably have, I guess, a lot less than even what we would have had last night, because I think people are still very hesitant about getting around the women's game. Evan Adante says, when's your Origin prediction video coming out? Tomorrow morning, man, 10 a.m. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I mean, super, super busy, man. But obviously the Fiji versus Papua New Guinea preview came out today. Yesterday was Samoa versus Cook Islands. The day before that was Tonga versus New Zealand. So, State of Origin preview will come out tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. I'll do it. Robert Watson says, I watched out Evania Politi. She's from the Deception Bay Rays. I can feel a double tonight. She's actually from the Gold Coast Titans, big fella. Thank you very much. She was one of our best players all year. She was absolutely superb. Evania Politi is unreal, man. And she's obviously usually plays the fullback, though, for the Titans, but she's moved over to the centres today because obviously Tamika Upton is in that fullback spot. But yeah, Tamika Upton, she's incredible, man. And I understand why Politi has to go into the centres, but Tamika Upton didn't exactly have a great year last year, or last season anyway. It was this year, but last season. I definitely think that Emma Tonegato was the best fullback in the game this season, just gone, for the Dragons, obviously. They didn't win the comp, but she was absolutely superb there. Pelletti did absolutely some ginormous things as well. And yeah, you do have to make it Upton. So 3 of the best fullbacks in the game tonight are playing, which is great to see, even though obviously one of them is in the centres. But yeah, no, if you're looking at that New South Wales team, you're definitely looking at a player like Emma Tonegato to break through that Queensland defence. And if you're looking at the Queensland team, you're probably going to be looking at, you could easily go and have a look at Tamika Upton and whatnot, but Emily Bass is an incredible winger, man. Emily Bass was great to watch. Absolutely great to watch. TSM on G Fields, where is this played out? This is at Canberra. This will be played in Canberra. I actually don't recall Queensland getting a home game, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but I can't remember the last time Queensland got a home game for the Women's Origin. I might actually have a look here. I might actually go have a look-ski, yeah? Queensland Women Origin. I don't even know results. Let's go results there. It should tell us where those games were. Roy says, hey mate, how much do you think New South Wales Women's win by? I actually don't believe they win tonight. I think that obviously the Queensland team won last year. I know you're trying to troll, I get it, but I believe Queensland wins tonight. I think their team is very strong, and I think their backline probably is going to outdo them. I think their halves are more experienced as well. I think the only way that New South Wales win here is through those the big forward of Millie Boyle and the back row that I believe that probably leads with them, in my personal opinion. So it comes down to a bit of the forwards. New South Wales probably just edge Queensland. I would say that the back line is very even for both New South Wales and Queensland. I'd say the halves are massively in favour of Queensland. So that's where I'm leaning with tonight. I'll be leaning with the massive difference in the halves, in my personal opinion. And that's why the odds are like $82, by the way. State of origin, women's state of origin. Okay, maybe it might show us here, because I don't believe that they actually have had a home game in Queensland. But I could easily results. Maybe this one will show it. Wow, Queensland won a lot of times in a row, by the way. Jeez. From 1999 till 2014, or till 2015, Queensland never lost. So throughout history, Queensland won 1999 all the way through to 2014. Then in 2015, it was a draw. And then in 2016, 17, 18, and 19, New South Wales won. And then Queensland have won turn 2021. So, yeah, wow, Queensland have been very dominant in the women's game. Wow, as sports says, hello Blaze, up the Blues. I feel we 18-16 high scoring one, but my play to watch is the fullback Emma Tonegado. We're going to have to time you out, NRL NBA, unfortunately, my dude, because he's spamming, brother. Please don't spam. But thank you very much to Salem. Thank you very much, Salem, for the $10 dono. Bulla, up the mighty Blues, baby. Appreciate you for the $10 dono. And yeah, the Blues. Oh, wait, I thought you were talking about the Auckland Blues for a second then. I was like, wait a second, they lost. But he's getting around the Blues there, Stanley. He's going to lose, but in the same sense, at least he donated $10 while saying he's going to lose. Appreciate it, dude. As the sports said, I hope you're here for tomorrow's Fiji game. Stanley, it's going to be a good one. As the sports said, Blaze up the Blues. I feel 18-16. Emma Tonegado, she's dangerous. Please win. God bless. No, please lose. New South Wales is what I would say. That please lose. Please lose. Bonesy Boy says, recently I've noticed on YouTube you get 2 15-second unskippable ads compared to unskippable ads. I don't know, man. I'm not the CEO of YouTube. Bonesy Boy says, up the Maroons. Who do you think will win, Blaze? I think Queensland win this one. Yeah. Then again, I thought Queensland were probably the better team on paper last night too. I couldn't believe, by the way, Clark is a good friend of mine, but I couldn't believe that Tommy Weaver wasn't put on his 3 main guys. Tom Weaver was, if not the best, he was definitely the second best to the halfback for New South Wales. But geez, Tommy Weaver, hard done by the old Clarkie not to get on his list. Rob Watson said he started her 40 at the Descendant Brad Raiders. That's great, but she's Gold Coast Titans. So says that damn kiwi fruit ad. Sick of it up Queensland though. Get around the Queenslanders, mate. Get around the Queenslanders, mate. Get around them, baby. You know. Of course I'm doing, says Yuski. First Justice Hooney. I do all these Australian boxing events, man. And I'll be doing a lot more of the boxing / UFC events around the world as well. Because obviously you guys love that when we do boxing, and also UFC is starting to go as well. So yeah, no, we're slapping it. So Queensland coming out here on the field for the start of the game. Let's get it, baby. Come on, the Maroons, baby. Come on, the Maroons. I would love to see if Queensland had a home game recently. I don't think so. I think it's been a while. I really do. I think it's been a while. Historically notable for being the first women's state of origin fixture where the players, coaches, and on-field officials were all women. Okay. 2020 was originally due to be played in June at Sunshine Coast Stadium. But was moved to the postseason for the first time. Okay, so it must have been in Queensland. I must be all over the shop then. I'm all over the shop. Fair enough. I am still a little bit sick, guys. I'm a lot better than what I was during the week, but I am still a little bit sick, so I will still be coughing from time to time. But give me your score predictions. I'm going to say Queensland. I'm going to say Queensland to win this one, 20-18. I'm going to 20-18. Roy says, what happened last night's stream? Computer, unfortunately, was really bad. So basically, as I said before, man, the fan inside the laptop where you put the charger, it was like I could hear it rattling. So I googled what does it mean when your laptop's rattling? It meant that there was dirt inside the computer where the charger is. So all I had to do was blow into the charger, and then I heard the rattling stop, and then I put the charger in, and it was fine. That's why it's working right now, even though the charger is in. So yeah, it's unfortunate that obviously last night's stream was ruined. I was really looking forward to that under-19s game because that's obviously the future talent coming through. But obviously, we weren't able to do it in the end. And New South Wales won big time anyway. But yeah, it would have been great to be able to stream that one. because I saw Tommy Weaver was having an absolutely superb game, and that New South Wales team, really did a number over the Queenslanders. So hopefully this one is a bit closer tonight. Whether Queensland or New South Wales win, we just want to see a close game here. Roy says New South Wales 48, Queensland 6. Okay, mate. Cool story, bro. Cool story, man. There's no point even saying that, because, I get it's trolling and shit, but it's like it's dead. Come on, man. Come on, bro. 38-18. Guys, this is women's game. Women's game is not this high scoring. Well, I don't even recall a women's game that's even hit over 60 points. Like, over 50, 60 points. Like, jeez. Trevor Thomas says, where's his game played? Canberra. Jim not getting around the Blues. He's not getting around the Blues there. Robinson says 38-18. Crazy high scores here, man. Crazy high scores here for the women's game. Especially with the defence of this forward pack for the Blues and the defence of this Queensland side. I definitely would say it's more of a 18-16 or a 20-18 kind of game. But 38-18 and 48-6 is wild. It's wild. If anyone's going to run away with it, I'd say maybe it could be like a 26-6 kind of deal, or a 24-6. But yeah, I couldn't see anything going over there. I think the highest score in women's history actually was done this year by the Dragons, where they hit 40 or something past the Knights. That's the highest in the history of the NRLW, and obviously that was a very good, I think, Dragons side going up against a very, very poor Newcastle side at the time. T7G feels says 12-8 New South Wales. I think that's a bit low, but in the same sense, I'd be more inclined to look at that one. Tell me what's the Queensland favourites. No, New South Wales are just favourites. It's like $1.85 to $2, something like that. So pretty much equal, but New South Wales do have the slight favouritism because they're obviously at home as well. So they are going to be at length with it. But Queensland have won the last 2 years in a row, and I believe they're about to go for the three-peat. Melbourne Stockade, NRL NBA, my guy, we're going to time you out one last time. If you spam again, we're just going to hide you from the channel, my guy. We'll just hide you from the channel. Bonesy Boy says New South Wales are always favourite for some reason. Yeah, I know, absolutely. Absolutely. So NRL NBA, your last chance, bro. You do it again. We'll just hide you, man. It really isn't a sweat on our back, my guy. All right, so here we go, guys. The game's about to get underway. Let's hit that thumbs up button. Let's subscribe if you are new around here. And let's get ready to rock and roll. Here we go. To be fair, he is a Knicks fan, so obviously there's not everything right in his head, to be fair. Not everything is okay mentally if you're a Knicks fan. And as a Bulls fan, as a Chicago Bulls fan, I can say that on behalf of the fact that we probably made a pretty weird selection today in the draft. But it is what it is. Hopefully they prove us wrong. Hopefully Acme proves us wrong and that draft pick ends up being someone spicy. Hopefully someone spicy. But here we go. So New South Wales to kick it off for Queensland. So Queensland will start off with the ball here. And there we go. Sandy Kelson says, hey, Blaze, I'm thinking of a team that wins tonight. It seems like an outrageous call, though. Probably shouldn't bet on it. I will let you know that draws have happened in Origin before in women's. There has been one draw in the history of Origin. It was only like 6 years ago. Justin Sanders is why they're playing Canberra. It's a very good question. It's a very, very good question. I actually would love to see what the crowd is like because it's really strange. But then again, Canberrans always claim to be New South Wales anyway. So it's like, it really is effectively New South Wales, I guess. You know what I'm saying? X-Factor says, like, let's see Queensland win. Exactly right, X-Factor. We do want to see Queensland win. We do want to see Queensland win. Right-hand side here, nearly said Manly. Oh, big run there. Brings it out to the 45. 4 tackle here. I'm really feeling like it's going to be a good game today. Turbo Thompson, tomorrow's going to be a ripper of a day for International 40. Oh, man, tomorrow's going to be incredible, bro. Tomorrow's going to be incredible. We haven't seen, like, top-tier International 40 for 3 years now. Obviously, we saw Lebanon versus Malta on Wednesday, but that was relatively a downer in regards to the quality, but you just have to appreciate and understand that for what it is. And they're going to put that ball up there, and the Blues will bring this ball back here from the 20, but that's a good tackle there from Evania Paliti from the Gold Coast Titans. TNT says, good to see some Aussies in the draft. Yeah, great stuff. Knowledge for lyrics. Oh, big tackle again from Queensland here. Oh, dear me. Knowledge for lyrics on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you care about women's Origin? I would say, I'm not going to lose sleep tonight. I'm not going to lie to you guys to make it, like, I love women's Origin. I love the women's game. That's why I streamed the NRLW this year. But I would say that realistically, it is about a 4 or a 5 in regards to, like, my genuine care factor for win or loss. But I still do care. But it's not like I'm going to lose sleep. You know what I'm saying? But I still do relatively care. Fit tackle now. I care enough to support it, and obviously they're representing my community and where I'm from, so I'll always still get around it. Jakarta McKellar says, Bro, New South Wales all the way. Good luck, man. Good luck. Should be a good game. Stay Elan. Stay Gillen. He's joined the BKRmy. Appreciate you, dude. Get around it. Get around Stay Elan. You're not a new member. I swear you've been here before, haven't you? Yeah, you're Rugby. This is your first time. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Second tackle here for Queensland. Tamika Upton here with the ball. She steps on the right-hand side here. Oh, she couldn't get the ball away at the 40. Ryder DeVern says, hi, hello, mate. How we doing? Why is there no Aaron on this week? It should be pretty obvious, TSM, on G Fuel. I'm not really too sure why I would need to answer this question. I'm going to let you take a guess of why. Queensland, good run from Destiny Brill, and she'll finally get taken down 40 minutes out. Mama Soccer says, how many members do you have? As if I'm going to tell you, brother. What's going on there? You can't ask people how much they make, bro. What are you doing? That's not how society works, bro. Connor says, the fellas felt like taking a week off. Yeah, one more if you join. Yeah, exactly right, Justin Sunday. Exactly right. One more. How's your ski trip, by the way? I didn't mean. Oh, Queensland! Oh, Aiken ability! Ah, she lost the ball. She lost the ball. New South Wales get it back here, 35 minutes out. Cop says the fellas felt like taking a week off. Thomas has 63 members. No, is my answer to that. Toby Thomas, where's Big Daz, mate? I don't know, mate. He's probably robbing someone's hubcaps or something like that. I don't know. We'll see in the police report in the morning. So New South Wales here, left hand side. 63 members. That's a random guess, bro. I'm not going to tell you the number, but that's a random guess, bro. So third tackle now, right hand, so Aliens took him. That's a fair enough call. We are legitimately worried for trucking down under, by the way. Like, we genuinely are worried for where trucking down under is. Because this guy is a disappearing act. New South Wales now taking down 10 metres out. We're allowed to joke about it because we all know that he's actually watching through his porno accounts. He's just not commenting with his real account. Left hand side now for New South Wales, 10 metres out. That kick is absolutely dreadful, but it's actually kind of going to work out. Oh, Queensland going to be waiting! Oh, good run. Gets out to 10. So, I don't know what's happening here. The referee's just blowing the whistle. Oh, it's going to be a HIA for someone from Queensland. Jonathan Sanders says he's probably trucking where there is no reception. Yeah, but he's been gone for like 9 days. Like, Jay said he messaged him like 9 days ago. Like, my guy, I think he's been taken by the aliens. So, Talisha Harden sent for HIA here, head injury assessment. 30 minutes to go here of the first half, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe, boom, boom, bing, bing, bong, bing, boom. Let's get it. Please hide Aaron NBA. Please hide Aaron NBA. Jakarta McKellar says, Toronto all the way, we made it to the playoffs. Well, there you go, mate. That's for 2019 says, where is Melb now? Where is Melb now? What do you mean, where is Melb? Melb is a club on the Gold, or it used to be a club on the Gold Coast. I don't know if it is anymore. Queensland now gets ball here to the 20. So last year, the game was actually 8-6 to Queensland. And the game before that was 24-18 to Queensland. Back in 2019, it was 14-4 in New South Wales. And 2018 was 16-10. So they're all low-scoring games besides 2020. But that was still a 6-point game. You know, it's all 1 and 12ers. So Queensland here, fourth tackle now, right-hand side. I thought you'd never ask. I thought you'd never need me to ask. Queensland! Oh! Slap! That's a smack by New South Wales. Gee whiz. Yasmin. Marry me. My God, what a tackle. And the bounce here will bounce great for Queensland there. That helped them out a little bit with some extra meters. Noel Felix, what do you think is the game of the international round? I think Fiji versus Papua New Guinea. I do. I think Fiji win. I'm not going to lie. I think Fiji win. But New Zealand, Tonga, I can see New Zealand winning that one relatively convincingly. I think it'll be closer, but I don't, like, it could be, that's forward. That was forward there for New South Wales, or whatever. Third tackle here for New South Wales. Get the offload. Second tackle still going here. Oh, get the offload away here. Ball's going to bounce to the ground. Oh, there's going to be, you could argue there was a player there who just stopped to try and prevent that. I think that, yeah, I think Tonga will do well, but their spine is very lackluster. New Zealand looks a lot better, and Samoa will kill Cook Islands. So, yeah, I personally believe it'll be Fiji versus Papua New Guinea by a long way, but I still think Fiji will win, yeah. So Fitz tackle here, 15 minutes. I think Fiji can win by about 8, maybe even 6. Maybe 6. He'll probably get him one go down without a fight. No way. New South Wales here, left that side. Oh, held up. What a tackle. Woo! What a tackle, babe. That is a phenomenal tackle. Jakal says, I'm going to watch the game now, but I'll stay on the stream. Yeah, great. Obviously, that's the best way to do it. Watch the game, but also have me as a commentator. But look at that. Tamika Upton tackle to hold the ball up over the line. Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible. Damien from Newcastle says, oh my God, so close. Yeah, very close there for the Blues. But Tamika Upton, she's the best fullback in the game for a reason. Obviously, you could argue Emma Tonegata. But, you know, Tamika Upton's done it for a very long time. Emma Tonegata was 1 year killer. But then again, I've known her since her 7s days. So I knew that was always going to be coming there. And Rafshan Smith, the Gold Coast Titan, she'll get taken down here 35 minutes out. Get around it, Titans, girls. Come on. So third tackle, right-hand side. Palidi gives it off here to Lenarduzzi. Lenarduzzi. You can see Lenarduzzi a mile away when she gets that ball running up to get to be the chugga going. The G-train movement. Penalty, Queensland. Let's go. Let's go. We like it. We like it. Oh, yeah. We like it. We like it. We like it. Oh, yeah. We like it. Let's get it. Well, let's get it. Oh my God, that ball was absolutely horrifically kicked. If New South Wales were actually awake, they would have been able to stop that from going out in the full, and they would have been able to actually get the ball here. But Palidi's going to run this ball quickly. Nice work here by Palidi. Jonathan Sutherland says, I can't believe you remember all their names. I couldn't name 3, but you got to remember, man, this is what I do. You know, I watch all these games. I watch the Women's NRLW. I watch all the NRL. You know, I remember all the players in baseball, NFL, NBA, not hockey, NRL, Super Rugby, AFL, cricket's a tougher one. Cricket's a tough one because obviously the Indians and Pakistanis and stuff are very tough. Queensland here. Bring it short. Bring it short. Oh, 5 minutes out here. Third tackle. Come on, Queensland. Here we go. 5 minutes out. Bradley Nutty. Hello, Eliza. How are we doing? Third tackle over Queensland. Gives it off here to Lenarduzzi. 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 Oh, no. She's so close. Fourth tackle now. Fourth tackle now. Bradley Nutty. Quick little scoot. Queensland! Boom, 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 boom. Let's get it. Let's get it. Queenslander goes Banksy. First blood will be 4-0 here to the Maroons. The kick to come. And it's pretty much right next to the post, so it should be an easy kick here. It should be an easy kick, but that was a nice play by Brittany Bradley Nutty, who just gets that ball underneath there, and let's go Queensland, bud. Oh, I like it. I like it. Oh, yes, I like it. And Destiny Brill. That was the Gold Coast Titan to Gold Coast Titan action there. That was Bradley Nutty, the hooker for the Gold Coast Titans, who, actually, she's a halfback for the, no, she's the hooker for the Gold Coast Titans, and got it to Destiny Brill, the lock for the Gold Coast Titans. Look, let's go. Titans up 4-0 here. Let's get it. To be fair, our women's team is very good. So, our men's team, not so much. Women's team, very much so. St. Kills is Queensland. Try time. Matacross is Queensland. Ring for Ferguson. Let's go. Rose Boys up to Maroons. New South Wales overrated and everything. Overrated and everything. I agree. VC means vice captain. So, VC means they've been a member for, I think they've been a member for like between 6 and 12 months, if I'm not mistaken. They would know more. Sasha Kelson, Justin Sundo, and Eliza Flores. Can you let him know what VC means? I think that means that you've been a member. Oh my God, how'd she miss that kick? You shut your dirty mouth, Justin Sundo, saying you jinxed the kick. How dare you? How dare you? I definitely did not commentate as cursor, even though I did commentate as cursor. But it is 4-0 here. I told you guys she'd miss the kick there. Very easy kick that she'd miss that one. It was a very tough kick. Very, very tough kick to miss. But yeah, even though it was an easy kick, it was a very, very tough kick to miss there, and she will hit the post. So we say 4-0 here to Queensland, 25 minutes to go here of the first half. Dasmate turned up after robbing people's hubcaps. Oh, dearie me. He turned up, people were asking about, yes, said, you're probably just robbing someone, man. Typical bloody Bulldogs fan, you know. Typical Bulldogs fan. Eliza Forster for long enough. Not long enough. Not long enough. Long enough is ever. Ever! Daddy Fatsack says, can't Queensland. Exactly right. Boom! Exactly right, Daddy. Love your work, Daddy. Second tackle now for Queensland. Good run here. Gee whiz. That's a great run there. Gets out to the 40 now. J.A. says, aliens sent him back. Aliens sent him back. The old Dasmate. The old Dasmate. He's a scary fella, that guy. Dr. Sun has been for 11 months. What a man. Am I captain yet? You're not, mate, because it says BC, you Marvin, man. 11 months. You got to have one more month, man. Ooh, that's a good run there by Queensland. That is a good run there by Queensland. Alrighty, so here we go. 25 metres out here from the line. Right inside Brickenshaw. Good kick up in the air. Good kick up in the air. Oh, knock on. Oh! No, it'll be knocked back. Knock on. Knock back. Knock on. Knock on over here. And I knock on over there. I knock on it. I knock on it. I knock on it. That is who snitched. I don't know. We had to hide some little 3-year-old before. We did. We had to hide one little 3-year-old before. So 24 minutes to go here of the first half. Bones and Boys says American football is mid. No, I love American football. What do you mean? Get around, buddy, Detroit, baby. Detroit! We might be right this year. We're not going to win anything, but we might be right. I've got to hope that we can do better than last year. Every year. I've never seen my team win a playoff game. Like, my phone is just blowing up right now. What's going on? Did I do something bad? Probably did. Ringelberger says, damn, Mexicans going for New South Wales. Mexican, what? I'm a Victoria living in Queensland and barracks for New South Wales. No, you don't. You barrack for Queensland because you're a Queenslander. So that's a penalty there, New South Wales. That's penalty New South Wales. Justin says, what's your age range for this channel? Funnily enough, there really isn't, man. Like, obviously, normally it's between 18 and 35, but I have had a lot of kids come up at games. Like that Coffs Harbour trip. A lot of kids under the age of like 12, 13, but also a large portion, predominant, is 18 to 35, yeah. And then you do get some older guys too, you do. They're more so, a lot of the older guys are like, as in like 35 plus, or I'd say even 45 plus are more here for the, I don't know. What's the video? I'm guessing here. I'm guessing that they're probably more. 1 second here. New South Wales left-hand side, 15 metres. Yeah! Oh, trying to guard it, really broke away there. We go off IQs, not age. Oh, shit. It's not going to be high, man. It's not going to be high. It's shit. Well, then we're going down in the dumps, man. Right-hand side, and there'll be 5 metres out from the line for a tackle. So yeah, technically speaking, it'll be 18 and 35, Justin. But overall, from what my experiences have been at games and whatnot, it'd be, yeah, dead set under 15. A lot of kids come up and say hello. Bones West another Tennessee Titans come with the Gold Coast Titans. So New South Wales. Oh! I don't know. Did she get that? I think she's celebrating. She could have got this. It's going to be a try in New South Wales. Well, that came out of nowhere. Toronto, this is watching the best fullback in the game. That kick was random. It's going to be 4-4 here with a kick to come. Could be 4-4 here with a kick to come. Look at this. How did this even happen here? That's a great little kick underneath. That ball bounced up perfectly. Yeah, it's a good try. Yeah, she gets it down, so it will be 4-4 here with a kick to come. How did she get that? That's a great kick through, though. She knew exactly where Tonegata was. And yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Ringelberger says, nice try. Yeah, there we go. So 4-4 here with a kick to come from the right-hand side. And we knew this was going to be a good game. Dasman says, reminds me of Barber back in the day. Oh, no. Oh, no. You know, it's funny. I did on TikTok today. I did a thing where basically it does a randomizer of the team. And it comes up with the team's logo. And then based on that team's logo, you have to select a player. And you have to fill out the 13. And I got down to the end, I had a centre and a front row left, and I got the Rabbitohs. And my first thought went to Latrell. And then I've been blown up on that TikTok for not picking Greg Inglis. Under pressure, man. I had a lot of pressure on me, and I didn't think, obviously, Greg, obviously Inglis. And then I had some 6-year-old tell me I was obvious. Thanks, mate. Thank you for telling me it was obvious. When you're not doing it, you map it, man. Sometimes, where's Barber these days? You can go down to one. Down to the local shopping centre, mate. Dad says, how could you pass on Barber for the Broncos? Definitely could pass on Barber for the Broncos. And they will get the kick. So it will be 6-4 in New South Wales with 20 minutes to go here at the first half. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new around here. Both West of the Charles Grub, that's great, but he's also one of the best. He's going to be one of the best centres. Well, I believe he's the best centre in the game right now if he's playing centre. Yes, I've got him above Trebojevic if he's playing centre. But obviously he's playing at fullback, which is fine. But no, I personally have Latrell as the best centre in the game right now. And I don't think it's disrespectful to even if I deliberately did choose Latrell over Greg Inglis. Obviously, I'm taking Greg Inglis any day of the week, every day of the week. But I don't think it's a disrespectful pick anyway, because of, I guess, what we still can see from Latrell as well. But he is still a long way off being at that level. And I don't think he'll ever get to that level either. I'm just saying. Justin Sanders is Manu. No. For the Rabbitohs, Manu didn't play with the Rabbitohs. Bones Boys, how'd you get that kick? No, this is an easy kick. Ali says, why didn't you pick Luke Brooks? Because you're an idiot. Third tackle here. Latrell, Staggs, and Trbojevic. I would actually make an argument to say Latrell, Trbojevic, and Staggs. But in the same sense, Freddie Fittler apparently thinks that Stephen Crichton and Matt Burton are better centres than Staggs. But obviously, Freddie Fittler couldn't count to 10. So, fourth tackle now, and the Blues are away here. The Blues are away. She's broken through. And, oh, that's a good, wow, Tamika Upton's had a poor game. Wow, that was poor there from Tamika Upton. That was really poor defense there from Tamika Upton. So, the Blues are going to score a try there. And so, the Blues broke through there, but Tamika Upton should have absolutely had that defense covered there. I have no idea how she doesn't cover that, but it is 10-4 to the Blues with 19 minutes to go in the first half. That was very, very poor defense there from Tamika. Justin Sanders says, oh, wow, I just heard you say best centre in the game right now, wasn't here for the other part. So left-hand side of the Blues, and that defense there. She broke through with the big bopper in the back row, and yeah, Tamika Upton, she got done dirty there. That was poor. It was really poor. Yeah, it's not like Tamika Session Kelson. But yeah, she just breaks through because Linda Ducey and May, I'm not too sure who the other one there was in the back row, but very easy to break through. Upton pretty much stood there. Yeah, it was really odd. Like, that was really poor from Upton. Nigel Lucas, apparently Ponga is in doubt to play on Sunday. Doubt it. I think they're just talking shit. I reckon that Queensland's just talking shit then. Bullshit. I'm going to have a look at this. I'm going to prove you wrong. I can't prove you wrong, really, but I guarantee he plays. It's just, they're just saying that. Queensland always do this. Queensland are very, very infamous for for talking a bit of smack, for pretending people are injured when they're not. So there we go, guys. It will be 12-4 here to the Blues. It will be 12-4 here to the Blues. Who would come in, though? So who would go to fullback then? You'd probably put... Reece Walsh is a reserve, I guess. You would bring Reece Walsh in, yeah. I didn't realise that he was a reserve. As the sport says, Upton rolled her ankle in the warm-up, that's why she didn't move. Well, why is she playing then? Yeah, I didn't realise Reece Walsh was on the extended team list. I didn't realise. But that's a ballsy play. You know, putting Reece Walsh out there, that defensively is a shocking play. You know, I would have honestly taken Brimdog Millionaire. And then again, Brimo hasn't been playing all season in the fullback, but, you know, he's super underrated as a fullback. But, yeah, I think that's a ballsy play. Oh, what a kick from Queensland. What a kick from Queensland. That's incredible. Jasper says, or Holmes to fullback and Oates wing. No. There's no point putting Reece Walsh on the extended bench if you're not going to use him. Jet Taylor says, I had this guy sitting behind me, Blues fan Origin 1 when Munster had the ball. He's being cheering Ponga and vice versa. So what? He was supporting Queensland, even though he's a Blues fan. Bones Boy says, Primo Millionaire deserves it over Reece Walsh for sure. So the only reason he doesn't is because he hasn't been playing that position all year. You know, obviously he's been playing all over the shop. Queensland! Oh, she's going to get taken here to 40 metres out. Jeez, that was close though. 20 metres out, sorry. So Queensland here with an opportunity here. Nearly got taken on the sideline. And so who is this? She's actually stripped that. That's 2 in the tackle. That's 2 in the tackle there. Yeah, absolutely, it's a penalty. Tasman Gray, so I'm thinking about it. So it was Tasman Gray and Leonard Ducey who couldn't make that tackle before. Callum Levy says, I'm in love with Shaylee Bent. Okay, well, she's a Gold Coast Titans. That's acceptable. That is okay. You are allowed to be. Luke the Rat says Campbell over Walsh. Well, firstly, no, and secondly, no. Queensland, 3 minutes out here. I definitely believe future-wise, maybe, but not at the moment. Queensland now, they'll go right inside. Leonard Ducey drops the ball. She's dropping the ball. Jet Taylor says, no, I was a Blues fan. This Queensland fan behind me would be saying shit like, do something, Munster, when point would receive it from a kick. Yeah, well, there's always a Muppet in every fan base. And I am the Muppet in my fan base. Niles Williams says, Sam Walker deserves it over Reece Walsh to be in the squad in terms of an origin. No, mate. No way. No way. No way. Sam Walker is in no way, shape or form even close to be deserving it right now over Reece Walsh. And the reason being is that, by the way, I'm looking forward to Steph coming back into this chat because that guy was just a flop yesterday. But no, Reece Walsh needs to be there. One, because young guy coming through, they obviously want him. Obviously, they want him ideally to be the fullback. They obviously don't believe in Ponga crazy long term. Or obviously they want to build him to be that second guy in. And also, right now, I don't believe that Sam Walker is going to be partnering Munster. Like, you know what I mean? I don't think that's going to work out. So I generally don't believe that's going to be what they do. I don't believe it. Walker would die in Origin. Absolutely, Tasmania. Walker would die in Origin right now. He would be murdered. He would be murdered, and we are going to blame Knowledge for Lyrics for that murder. You are going to be charged with first-degree murder, Knowledge for Lyrics, by putting Sam Walker into Origin as we speak. So to make it up to now, she's going to run this ball back here to the 30. I don't think she's rolled her ankle here, man. I think you're making an excuse for her. She looks like she's pretty fine. I think she just rolled her ankle when she got done dirty on the step. So second, that's a forward pass. Oh, jeez. There's been some forward passes here from both teams so far. Walker will get eaten up like a little cupcake. So will Reece Walsh. But in the same sense, I think Reece Walsh is better at play than Walker right now. Johnson comes on here for Boyle, by the way. Maybe balls off. So forward tackle here. Nosflix, Sam Walker needs to put on weight, but does that reduce his ball running ability? That's the problem that we have Jaden Campbell, man. You know? Oh, it goes to the legs. Fit tackle here. Fit tackle here for Queensland. You know, that's the same issues that we have with Jaden Campbell. We want him to put on more size, but does that impact his game? Oh, no, come on, New South Wales, Queensland! Oh, whoa, no. Oh, no way. That's a wrong call there for the referee. That's a knock on there from New South Wales. That should not have been a penalty. Nah, I disagree with that call. Let's have a look here, and... No way. What? I'm challenging that if I'm Queensland. Yeah, they're going to challenge this. Yeah, what are you doing? That's a terrible call by the referee. This is a terrible call by the referee. This is an absolutely horrific call here from the referee. Nothing even... She's tackled by her own player. She's tackled by her own player. There's no tackle here from Queensland. Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. Challenge is successful. No shit, Sherlock. Get in my face, referee, you mum. Shit, man. Shit. I'm sick. I'm sick. Not only of your shit, but I'm actually physically sick too. And even I can see that straight away. So that's a great call. You're a muppet, man. Both ways, it's a really sus reffing. Yeah, but on both sides, there's been some forward passes from both teams so far. But it is what it is. There's been some forward passes from both sides. One from Queensland that got not called about 3 seconds ago. And the other one was about maybe 6-7 sets ago from New South Wales. Cummins is Belinda Sharp is the worst ref touch in the comp. Blind as. Blind as what, Callum? Blind as what? Queenslander! 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 Taron Aiken goes slabby slap. Taron Aiken goes a slabbity of this slap. You know what I'm saying? So here we go, Queensland off the scrum. Taron Aiken just, that's terrible defence from New South Wales. That is horrific defence from New South Wales. Tasman says, Queenslander! Queenslander! Huh? Say that! Say that! I'm just getting into it, man. I feel like with women's origin, man, you get into it the longer the game goes on. At the beginning of the game, you just don't give a shit, really. But then the more the game goes on, you're like, okay, I kind of want to win this now. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of slowly progress to caring more throughout the game. And now I care a little bit more. Junior says, can we please them play? Can you please them play? It's a bit sick, man. No, this is not a pornography channel. This is a enjoying women's rugby channel. You cannot please them play, unfortunately. No, this is not VR. This is not virtual reality. That is somewhere else. And I think I can direct you to Trucking Down Under for that. So, she's got it. She got the kick. She got the kick. Look at her go. What a kick. She got the kick from the sidelines. It's a 2-point game here, baby. Woohoo! Woohoo! Callum Murphy says, Serge is allergic to tackling anyone but her own teammates. Yeah, well, we just saw that just then, didn't we? Doesn't know how to tackle anyone who is not in a blue jersey. But Brigginshaw, she is so experienced, and that was just a clinical kick there. But Taryn Aiken, that was brilliant. Wait, Callum, did Taryn Aiken sign with us? No, Lauren Brown signed with us from the Broncos. Lauren Brown signed with us. Dasmate says, great comment, Jaden. I reckon that deserves to be pinned, Mr. Streamer. What did Jaden say? Jaden Lemon says, Queenslander! Yeah, that should be pinned. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Nolan Luke says, Queensland kicked a conversion. Thanks, man. Yeah, no, we got there in the end. Obviously, it was a tough go. We missed one conversion beforehand, and obviously we were really struggling with that one conversion. But now that we've scored 2 tries, we converted the second one, and I think we should be applauded for it. Absolutely, yeah. So thank you very much for noticing that we face adversity, and we're here now. So, yeah, we got there in the end. Man, I keep going to say Manly, bro. Third tackle here. You get into that repeated rhythm of saying NRL teams, and right now, New South Wales, their colour isn't really close to anybody besides maybe the Sharks, but still it's different. But this is clearly like Maroons is Manly and Queensland. You know what I'm saying? Like, just what are these New South Whingers on about? I don't know. They're whinging about something, man. They're whinging about something. They're always whinging about something. Freddie Fittler is the biggest whinger of the whingers lot. Oh, good kick in. Chase through. Good tape by New South Wales. Oh, Belidi goes boom. Belidi goes boom. So second tackle now, New South Wales get his ball here to the 20. Tonga Tuki comes off New South Wales. Southwell goes off. Noah Luke says, BK, you're going to be shooting Wallabies versus England. As long as there's no Titans game on, yes. Yes, I'll be doing most of the international rugby games as long as there's no big NRL game on. Like, if this is like a Knights versus Tigers game, I can tell you right now, I will be streaming the international rugby instead of that game. But I will be taking Australia versus England over Storm versus Panthers if that's on at the same time. So 10 minutes to go here of the first half. It's going to be a penalty here to New South Wales. And there's 10 minutes to go in the first half. So we'll hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Alex says Freddie Fittler is the biggest whinger that ever did whinger. He is the biggest whinger that ever did whinger. You are correct. He is the biggest whinger that ever did whinger. Nozwell says all of all these England games are Saturday night, second. I couldn't tell you what games are on at those times. You'd have to do the math for me, my guy. You'd have to do the math and tell me what games are on during the Wallabies England games in the NRL. So it's going to be not Serge, it's the other one. Isabel Kelly, who gets the ball at the 45. They kind of get lumped together, those two, Isabel Kelly and Jessica Serge, because they play at the Roosters and they've always kind of been aligned with each other. So first tackle down for the Blues. They're going to be 30 minutes out here for the line. Now, second tackle should be taken down. 25 minutes out. Now rolls the ball back. They go right-hand side. The Blues have an opportunity now. This is looking like it's going to be a high-scoring game, but a close high-scoring game at that. So left-hand side here, Tonagato gets his ball off here. The big bopper! Oh, so close. Fourth tackle here. 2 minutes out. Jeez, what a run there by the 16. She's lost the ball there. Oh, it's penalty sin bin. She's going to get sin bin here. Oh, no, apparently not going to get sin bin here. There's no way they're going to take 2 points. What are you talking about, commentary? Shut up, commentary, man. What you mean 2 points here? What? You are not taking 2 points here, New South Wales. You are not taking 2 points here, New South Wales. What are you doing? Why would you take 2 points here? That is just a stupid call here if that's actually what they're doing. What are they doing? Oh, we're definitely not going to be doing that third Wallabies game when the Titans-Broncos game's on. I can tell you that right now, Knowledge Lucas. We will not be missing that Titans-Broncos game, but the other two games, yeah, I can probably miss them. That's mad. That's mad. Why are you taking the two here? You're feeding into cockroaches mentality. You're feeding into cockroaches mentality. Stop it, man. Stop it. Hey, look, it's Crybaby Sabelu. Hey, Jay, your mate's back. Blazy Boy says, what are they doing? I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know what they're doing. So Rachel Pearson here to make it a 14-10 game. Knowledge Luke says, not even if it's a decider game 3. No way. Oh no, Titans Broncos. No way. Mate, that could be the World Cup finals will be different. World Cup finals will be different, but no way. Desmond says, is that Tarek Sims' sister, the Blues coach? Probably. The one that fought, didn't she fight? But otherwise, you just give the Maroons more fighters, surely. It makes no sense why you take the 2 there. I really don't get it. So now it's a 4-point game. Cool. Who's my alleged mate? Hey, Sapello's back, Jay. That would be your mate. All right, here we go. 7 minutes ago in the first half. Ruan Sims. Ruan Sims didn't fight. It was Tarek Sims' wife who fought, not sister. I keep getting confused. All right, so here we go. So Queensland will kick that one away here. But see, Jay, the thing is that you can type all you want about how somebody isn't your mate. But the thing is that I get the power of voice, and I get the power of the last say. So no matter what you say, I ultimately win. Thank you for coming. I'm here all night. I'm not here all night. I'm only here for probably another hour and a half, or an hour. But the fact of the matter is we'll be here for another hour at very minimum. So Blues now 3rd tackle. They'll be 45 minutes out here. Malcolm says we still say Muppet when girls make a bad play for Muppets. Muppets. Oh, Muppets and Muppets. Yeah, fair enough. We should be calling them Muppets. So left hand side here. Oh, no look at pass. And New South Wales, we're going to take it down here. 35 minutes out here for the Queensland's line. 5th tackle. They're going to go right hand side. Spreads it across. Dib to Pearson. Pearson from the Dragon. She puts it up. And Penatani catches it. She catches it, but she'll take it down at 10 metres out. Muppets have no agenda. That's a smart thought process too there, Jay Hayes. Actually a bit disrespectful from Malcolm to be thinking and assuming that Muppets have gender. You know, it's actually not allowed in today's society to assume gender. So I actually feel like that's disrespectful, Malcolm. Asking me, knock on here from Queensland. Knock on from New South Wales. Are you assuming that gender? Yeah, he does know he is. Yeah, he is. So it was a 1-on-1 strip there, and then it was a knock-on from New South Wales. Yeah. Yeah, Muppets and Muppets, no matter the gender, absolutely. I blame Malcolm for this conversation. Yeah, I blame Malcolm. We don't care if you're gender either, Muppet or not. Yeah, absolutely. I'll see you in court. I'd sue him too. Yeah, I would if I was you, Daz, mate. Because obviously, you know, you are a Muppet, so you are a Muppet. Yeah? Jake Williams says, Belly, why didn't cry last night? It's a good question. It's a very good question. It is a very good question. I think it was maybe needed a bit of attention and wasn't getting it at home. So it's like, you know what? I'm gonna start swearing at BKR for no apparent reason. So first tackle now, turning to second tackle. Good tackle by the Blues. Dear me. That time of the month. Also a good question. Good statement, really. Good assumption is really what I should be saying there. Which game is bigger, Wallabies England or Wallabies Springboks? Wallabies England, easy. Spells says I identify as an idiot, that's why. No, that is absolutely correct. Thank you very much for clarifying, and we agree. We do agree. So Queensland here, Hancock. Oh, what a run. Good run there. Elmo says, I wonder how many women actually support the women's game at home. I think a few. Not a crazy deal. Because you've got to remember, man, that women actually get around the NRL because they find the guys attractive too. That's why I say to you guys, you are allowed to comment about these women being attractive. You are allowed to. I don't want to hear anyone pretending like you're not allowed to commentate or comment about these women being attractive because there are... Oh! Knock on from the Blues. Knock on from the Blues. As the Queenslanders are coming. But... just don't make it all about that. You know, you're allowed... It's like women with the NRL. They watch the game because they find the men attractive. You know, they don't only watch it necessarily for that. Sometimes they do, actually. But don't only watch this sport and don't comment about it just because you're looking at the attractiveness of the females. You know, there is a lot of quality here. There is a lot of, professionalism about this sport. Queenslander! Oh, Bass! Back on the inside here. 5 metres out. Still going here. She's still going. 3 metres out now. And it's going to be a penalty here. Might be Simbin. Oh, no. Apparently, we don't know what Simbins are in this game. Knowledge leaks have been sensible this whole time regarding that. Yeah, well, look, it's fine. Like, you are legally allowed to say, like, that's definitely a high tackle there. What I'll say, you know, like, there are, like, Sergio, she's incredibly attractive. You know, Jasmine Peters, she's arguably one of the best looking girls in the competition. Like, you're allowed to say it, but just don't make it the only reason why you watch the sport. So first tackle now for Queensland. They're 5 metres out. Right inside. Queenslander. Go you good thing. Go you good thing. Has the women's game upgraded to 40-minute halves yet? Not yet, but it will be soon. I think next year. Or next com. It's gone backwards here for Queensland. No. Challenge that. That's not gone. That's not a knock on there from Queensland. Jane Williams is Kendra Charrington. Yeah, she is. Absolutely. Malcolm says, we all guilty of commenting based on gender. It's something us guys need to change about ourselves. No, I think you're trying to get a cop out here, Malcolm. We all blame you, sir. We all blame you for being a West Ham fan, and that's gone backwards. What's the commentary talking about? Like, that went backwards. That was pretty blatantly backwards. I would challenge the shit out of that, and they would win. I would challenge the shit out of that, and they would win. Okay, Bonesy Boy, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, there is a line. Like, you don't say there are some MILFs, no cat. Like, that's when it's getting a little bit derogatory. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's getting too far. You know what I'm saying? Jet tells us, how long are the women's halves? 35-minute halves! Just good run. She'll get taken down 35 minutes out, second tackle. Bobby Blaster should have challenged, absolutely. Jan Lemmers says, stop whinging. Yes. That's coming from a New South Wales fan. Would you like me to refer to what Freddie Fittler's been doing the last 24 hours, or no? So our coach shouldn't organise a individual meeting with referees about a game to complain about every nitpicked individual call. Yeah, that was your coach though. That was your coach, which is a tactic to try and get beneficial calls in their favour for game 2, just an FYI. But thank you for your comment, Jane Williams. I'll pass it on to, I'll get the receptionist to get a hold of you first, and maybe she'll pass the notes on to me. But, yeah, nice try, though, man. You gave it your best. You tried your best and you failed miserably, man. The lesson is never to try. Second tackle now. All right, so left-hand... yeah, can we time out Bonesy Boy, brother? There's a line, bro. There's a line. Just time out. You'll learn. Read the room, bro. We're not here to be talking like you are about the women. There's a difference between what I'm saying and what's appropriate. So, 4 tackle in for Queensland. Well, there's no difference between what I'm saying and what's appropriate, but you know what I'm trying to say. To make up the left-hand side info. Oh, Queenslander! Bass! Back on the inside. It's going to be... well, she should have passed that ball there, and now it's going to be half-time. Now it's going to be half-time. 14-10 in the Blues. Good game so far. Very fun game. Very fun game. So, yeah, 14-10 the Blues. Very close one here. Blues, I don't know why they took the 2 before to make it 14-10 rather than going with the try, but that's exactly what they did. So let's go hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. No idea how this stream is going to do, because obviously I know the women's game isn't exactly popping just yet, but they're doing their best, man. You know, they're doing their best to get it rocking and rolling, and, you know, you've got to support it. Dasmate says, okay score. Great game. Yeah, it's an okay score. Could be better. Obviously, Queensland winning would be better. But great game. Yeah, absolutely. Knowledge Lyric says, everything was appropriate until we brought this topic up and Bonesy Boy shows his true colours. It's just weird, but, you know, you just got to understand the line. Like, you know, like I mentioned some ladies are attractive. You do that. But then you get back to the game. You know, you don't be talking about shit that he's talking about. But again, this is online. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to get people who go over the top. Jane Lewis says, Jane Lewis said, go have a whinge. Not me. I said, Toby Sexton's kind of hot. Sexy Sexton. What a man. What a man, the old sexy Sexton. He's been visiting Canberra. He's been in Canberra the last week. I messaged him. I said, it's random. Why Canberra? Sergeant Girls, it's been a fun game to watch. Can't wait for the second half. Yeah, second half's going to be fun to watch, man. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good game. It's all right, Alex Bone. You just learn, sir. You just learn. You'll learn, Alex Bone. Bone, you will learn, sir. You will learn. I'm not a misogynist. Shush, misogynist. What you can do right now, though, is actually go follow BKR Sport YouTube on TikTok, because I want to get to 1,000 followers so that I can live stream. When I get to I'm halfway there. I hit 500 today. When I get to 1,000, I can live stream games here and also on here. So we'll have a bit, more people to obviously follow through. So yeah, we get me to 1,000. There you go. Noel Luke says, is Cameron Murray the sexiest man in the NRL? No, Toby Sexton has that, fortunately. Fortunately, Toby Sexton is the officially the sexiest man in the NRL, yeah. Ace Bones still so much Tedesco, though. I don't understand why you're still crying. Relax. You're only timed out for like 3 more minutes. So. It's so good, man. We get it. You're a misogynist. But let's just move on now and then just stop being a misogynist in the future. You know what I'm saying? And then we're all good. I think, yeah. Chase timed him out. Yeah, it's like we're only going like 5 minutes, right? Like, it's all good. I need a drink. Phil Jeffrey says, we believe in Maroon. We do. We absolutely do. Alex says, I think we can all agree Alex 12 is the second sexiest man alive. He tries. But he hasn't scored just yet. So, Toby Sexton has. Toby Sexton has. Oh, bro, it's actually cute how much you think I make, though. It is. You are so far off, brother. Oh, man. It's cute, though. It's cute. This guy has been followed. So this guy, who is commenting in the chat right now, he's been subscribed for years and has done this multiple times, but he's always so far off. Like, bro, I don't know where you're getting your financial figures from. Like, I don't know where you get your financial figures from. Like truly. Nodge Luke says, Ponga's up there. How do you think I'd do this every day, my guy? You know what I mean? Like, Nodge Luke says, Ponga is up there. 2K. What would 2K? 2K a month would be, so that'd be 24,000 a year. So you think that I could pay for rent, pay for my car, pay for food and drink of 24,000 a year? Thanks, brother. Nice try, though, man. It's all right. You'll get there one day. You'll get there one day, man, hopefully. Is it the neckbeard fella? No, it's not. I don't think so, bro. Maybe. I don't think so, bro. It's some rando. Some rando who's literally been subscribed for years and thinks that's going to, like, get at me. Like, bro, I'm happy to tell you. I'm happy to give you a ballpark, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I'm happy to give you a ballpark. People have to accept it, though. I started out doing this for nothing and have built to where I've become because I've enjoyed this sport and you guys enjoy watching my reaction to the sport. And I put a lot of effort in, man. I'm always tired. I'm always going to games. I'm always vlogging. I'm always streaming. I'm always putting a lot of effort in, man. And, although I did it for free for years, obviously I've built to a stage now where I can self-sustain and live a life via doing my passion. It is what it is. Nozzle says, should State of Origin be a 5-game series like the Ashes? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Prob Paddy Muppet. Jordan Ricky is an absolute weapon. Okay. 24 grand a year in this economy would get you a cardboard box in the Gold Coast area. Yeah, I'd be able to go out and live out the back of... No, actually, to be fair, living out the back of Mudgee would be relatively expensive because there'd be some nice big houses out there on estates and stuff like that. Where could you like live for 24k a year? 24, and that's also... Oh, no, that'd be tax... There would be no tax there because you're not owning enough. What's the Streamlabs donor link? The pinned comment, man. It's support the stream there. The pinned comment is the Streamlabs donor link, my guy. Sapella says, I pay you $5 a month so I can be publicly berated when I'm feeling salty. Well, there you go. When you feel salty, you know what to come. We will publicly berate you, absolutely. Yeah, live in Bali. Yeah, you probably could live in Bali for 25k per annum. Apparently now as well, if you move your business to Bali. By the way, guys, half times. If you're wondering why we're talking about this nonsensical shit, it's because it's half time. I don't think this is where that troll thought the conversation was going to go. Us talking about it in a positive way. But that's why I love that trolls, man. Like, they don't realise, like, I just don't care. Like, I do what I love, man. And you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. So it's like, you're not going to care either. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's entertainment, man. But apparently, like, you can move to Bali now. If you take your business to Bali, you can live with no taxes. No taxes. 24k in Fiji is the life. Fiji's still a relatively expensive third world country. It is. It is still a relatively expensive third world country. But 25k per annum in Bali, we're talking about Australian dollars, yeah. But obviously 25k Australian in Fiji is a lot more than what Fijians would earn. Yearly is what I'm saying. Fiji's getting expensive. Absolutely, Malcolm. It actually always has been. But it's always been tailored and marketed as a cheap third world country to visit in regards to getting away from it. And it is obviously cheaper. This is why it's allowed, because it is cheaper than the first world country of Australia, New Zealand, and whatnot. But there are much, much more cheaper places. Like you could go to Samoa, Tonga, Bali, Vietnam. Vietnam's a new hip thing now. Vietnam really has become a new hip thing as well. You don't need to stand that, bro, guy. But I'll answer it. Who's the best woman Maroon player in your opinion? The best women's Maroon player. So I'm going to answer it because it is relevant to the stream. We are very much off topic right now. But I'm not answering you. I'm telling it to the people here who are watching because you're a muppet for spamming. But I'd say based on experience and history, I'd say Brigham. But I'd say based on right now, I'd lean with Destiny Brill in the lock position. She's absolutely unreal, man. Destiny Brill is probably the best player in the lock position in the NRLW. Thailand as well, by the way, yeah. And then for New South Wales, I'd probably look at Millie Boyle. Yeah, I'd look at Millie Boyle. Or Emma Tonegado. Emma Tonegado, maybe for New South Wales. But Millie Boyle is definitely up there as well for the front row. Takes his Thailand easily, yeah. Dorothy says, who's ready for the big day on Sunday? Origin Game 2? Yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. We're going to start up a stream about half an hour early here, and we'll just be chatting away about Queensland winning the series. Got him. Blah, blah, blah. So my granddad loves Vietnam. My dad lives in Vietnam right now. My dad moved to Vietnam. Noel Lucas, what's the next country would you like to visit for a holiday? Ideally speaking, I want to go back to Chicago, but I know Jay is going to make a stupid comment here about Mexico. Viva Mexico! Like, I see right through that, Jay. I know it's coming. I'm very well aware that Jay is going to make that comment. But no, my ideal destination is Egypt. Yeah, Egypt is definitely my ultimate goal in regards to travel destination. Will anyone else? Who did you predict who was going to win the men's State of Origin yet? No, that's tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, man. But I guess the next viable country, knowledge lyrics, would be probably America, because I want to go back to Chicago. Viva la Egypt, yeah, Viva la Egypt. Definitely not what they speak there, though. I wouldn't be saying they'd be saying Viva la Egypt, but you know, anything could happen. I've never been there before, so maybe there might be a massive Mexican population just without the Mexican population there, because you're a Muppet. Justin says, why Chicago? Because I love Chicago, man. I've been in Chicago. I lived there for 3 months, and I'm obsessed with that city, man. It's an incredible city. Dangerous, but only dangerous when if you don't know what you're doing. You know, you don't need to go to the rough areas. Like, everywhere's rough, but you just know what not to do when you've been to places like that. Like, a lot of people who live in Australia and New Zealand and this part of the world, we've grown up in blessed lives. Whether you're in poor neighborhoods and whatnot, it's still nothing like the threat of what you have overseas there. So a lot of people don't get it until you go. And I definitely grew up with a blessed life in regards to a lot of factors. So going over there was a real wake-up call. And yeah, no, I love that place. It's amazing. Obviously, Chicago Cubs my baseball team. Bulls my basketball team. I love the Bears, even though I'm a Detroit Lions fan. And I can't wait to go back to Chicago. Desmond says, LA's a good city, said no one ever. Yeah, LA's not fun. I'm not a big fan of LA at all, to be fair, man. Actually, to be fair, my next destination is France. I forgot. Obviously, I'm going to the France Rugby Union World Cup next year. I'll be in France for the Rugby Union World Cup next year. So, that's my next destination. Bonjour. Bonjour, je m'appelle BKRmy. Let's go, Australia. Tosso viti. Nicholas Smith, member for 11 months. Queenslander. Exactly right, mate. Exactly right. You know what? Every time someone does like a donation and does Queenslander, I'm going to do that. I'm going to read it out like that. So I'm going to click on this TikTok, and I guarantee you, I've got a notification from TikTok. And I guarantee this comment, I guarantee it's going to say something about picking Latrell over Greg Inglis. I guarantee it, I guarantee it. By the way, if you think Ronaldo's better than Messi, you're a muppet, man. You are a muppet. But then again, Ronaldo's done it in more places. I can argue for both of them. Justin says, you mean threats by people or government or both? All the above. All the above. But I mean more so like everyday life and walking around. You need to be very careful overseas, yeah. Blah, blah, blah says, France, I'm going to bug it. Yeah, that was what I remembered. I remembered the France World Cup because of Jay Williams says, Je m'appelle man, God gal, like I can't come from... What's going on here? He's screaming at me. He's screaming at me in French and I'm scared. Who else has got a guitar? No one if you want to keep your passport. Malcolm said, I thought it said Declan Rice, but it's Smith. Declan Rice. Yeah, Declan Rice definitely watches this content, man. We don't actually cover too much football just yet. But Declan Rice, absolutely. Absolutely. But no, I'm very much looking forward to France. I've never actually been... really anywhere in Europe yet, really. So, that'd be pretty awesome. I'll get some BKR travel content up on that one as well. But yeah, go on a guitar. Not many. Not many, mate. Justin says, England is still ahead of Latrell by close to a country mile. Absolutely. Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, I don't even know who you're arguing with. Latrell still has the potential to equal England's greatness. I disagree. But needs to be doing a lot to get there. I don't believe he has the potential to equal England's greatness. I just think that he's a very similar player. But I don't know who you're arguing with. Jay Williams says, I'm trying to go to America to see the first NRL game. Yeah, the atmosphere's gonna be dead, man. I will throw this out there. Like I've been to NRL, the Origin at Victoria, and that atmosphere was dead. Like it really was. It was just diabolically dead, right? So if it's dead inside Victoria for the biggest game in rugby league, going to LA or Seattle or Vegas, which I guarantee it probably is. It'll probably go to Vegas because Vegas time slot is actually pretty good with ours. LA time slot, San Francisco time slot is also pretty good with us. Chicago and New York all suck in regard to Texas, Philadelphia, Buffalo, Boston all suck. So don't expect that game to be anywhere on the East Coast or the mid on the eastern side. Or even Central. You'd be looking at Vegas, Seattle, San Francisco, Los Angeles kind of deal. Because they're the only ones respectable time zone in regards to Australia. Spells no, Mitchell's too arrogant to get the work done to get anywhere near the greatness of English. I agree. I'm saying that Greg's still the GOAT, but Latrell has been showing signs of similarities in regards to what he can do. Yeah, Greg Inglis is miles ahead, and I believe that Latrell can't catch him. But I think Latrell is an unbelievable player. What I was saying was that when on my TikTok, I did a best players thing, and it was a randomizer, and when the team came up, I had to select a player, and I only had a centre left and a front rower left, I think. Yeah, centre and front rower, and I got Rabbitohs, and my first thought went to Latrell. I didn't even think of Greg Inglis. It was a big miss. Big miss. Phil Jensen says, why timeout? Because you spammed it, bro. So I've replied to your question, but you spammed the question. Please don't spam. I do see every comment, man, especially in streams like this where it's a lot more chill, a lot more kickback. Obviously, tomorrow's streams might not be as chill. It might be quite hectic. But, oh, geez, Blues here. Get the ball milling off it on straight away. But, guys, second half has started. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you are new around here. Let's see if we can get to 18,000 by the end of the weekend. I reckon we can. We're about 245 subscribers off 18,000. And I reckon we can get it in today. Not today, but like including this stream, the Tonga New Zealand stream, the Samoa vs Cook Islands stream, the Fiji vs Papua New Guinea stream, and the State of Origin on Sunday. I reckon we can get it. Ah! It's a crunching hit. Oh my God, it's a huge hit. Oh my God, she just got annihilated. She just got absolutely annihilated. Now Blues are away here. Blues are away to the side. That's going to be a knock on there. Oh no, she caught it. Well done. Selwyn covers the young GI. Don't give him that pressure though, you know what I mean? Like, Selwyn cover. He's not Greg Inglis. And Blues on fit tackle will give it to a front row forward, and that is the education of New South Wales. Philip Jeffrey says, up in Maroon and down the Blues. Knowledge Luke says, Australia somehow made it to the FIFA World Cup. Who would get on a plane? Hey, Knowledge Luke, I don't think you realise this. We did make it to the FIFA World Cup. We did. That happened 2 weeks ago. But, you know, Queensland broke through there. You know, not everyone is able to live outside of under a rock. But, you know, I'm not going to insult you for it. You know, some people live under a rock and some people don't live under a rock. And thankfully for me, I got to see Australia qualify for the World Cup last week. Third tackle now. Queensland with the ball at the halfway point. And they're going to run this ball up the guts. Philip Jeffrey says, we're going to lose the World Cup. Thank you for that really, really intellectual comment there about Australia's chances of winning the FIFA World Cup. Then again, Leicester won. Leicester won the Premier League, man. Leicester won the Premier League from 5,001 odds. Mate, Australia, we're only like 301 odds. But goes there. Come on, Queensland. Knock it back. It's going to be back here for Queensland. It's still their ball. It's still our ball here. Gets the ball to Upton. Upton! Upton's playing terribly today. Oh, that's a knock on. There was definitely a knock on there from the Blues, but cool. James Williams says, I want to see a Broncos 60 Schlemmer next week. Boise boy, why'd you ask about the Streamlabs link and then did that? But it's all good, bro. Boise boy, thank you much for the $8 donors. My comment earlier was talking about James Tedesco during game 1 of Men's Origin when Tedesco was daft while the New South Wales scored tries. Love your content, and I'm a misogynist. Wow, he admitted he's a misogynist at the end of that comment. Queensland intercept there. No, thank you very much for the $8 donor, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah. Douglas says it's coming home. It is. It's definitely coming home. It's coming home makes just as much sense for Australia as it does for England. Because, you know, England haven't done shit ever. Dave Williams says, let's go Cook Islands. Getting around the Cookie Islands. Get around them. Looking forward to it. Just too bad to have to put up with Esan Masters, you know. Dave says, the main thing that matters is that Chelsea won the year after Leicester. The main thing that matters is that Man City have won 2 years in a row. So left-hand side now, we're going for the Hattie hat trick. We're going for the Hattie hat trick. Cameron Bells, Reynolds is a better read of the game and is a better runner than Cleary. You're dreaming, bro. Cleary's having one poor year and everyone's off him. Like, come on, bro. NRL Super Kings is going to New Zealand. We'll be streaming tomorrow NRL Super King for that game. New Zealand versus Tonga. So get around it, man. Hope to see you here. Aiken, cheeky little kick through. The bounce is actually okay there for Blue. She's going to get taken a goal here. That was stupid. Oh, she's going to lose the ball. Oh, I thought she lost that ball there. No, apparently not. So Blues now the ball 5 minutes out. Queensland started off the second half the better. James is Cleary out of game 2 with a chin infection. You guys are something else, man. You guys are something else. 30 minutes to go here of the game. Thumbs up, subscribe. Bing bong. Queensland have won back-to-back. Can they get the Hattie hat trick here? They need to win today to get the Hattie hat trick. Do you think Cook Islands have a chance? No, man. No, I think Samoa is going to put a score through them, man. I would love to see Cook Islands get an upset win, but I definitely think that Samoa is going to put a really big score behind them, which is going to be unfortunate. No, so he said 2K before, now he thinks 3K. So wait, now, what am I earning now? 3K times 12, so 10, 20, 30, 36K. That's still under the poverty line. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. I get you like 12, but man, like, you don't even know what you're talking about. Like, you don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about, Stephen. He's just upset that United, unfortunately, suck ass every year. So 4 tackles now for the Blues. The best part is when I told him he was wrong about the 2K, so now he's bumped it up to 3K. Bump it up again, brother. Go back another account and bump it up again. Come on. Oh, bro. You ain't going to win this battle, bro. He's up at 1K. Come on, man. We want to see 4K. Tell me I own 4K. 4K is, what's that? That's 48K. Now we're getting somewhere. Come on, man. Give me 4K a month. Oh, knock on there from Queensland. Knock on from Queensland. Emily Bass, unfortunately, makes a mistake. I suppose it's, geez, I thought I was salty. You are salty. So they are going to challenge this. I actually don't know if there's a knock on there. Oh, yeah. This commentary is so Blues biased, it's ridiculous. And I'm Queensland biased, but with that being said, like, I'll still tell you if I believe I'm wrong. She hasn't actually lost the ball there. Well, so it's coming out to the on there. I didn't actually think she lost the ball there, but I'm not too unhappy with the call. I'm not too unhappy with the call there. I feel Jeffrey says every time I make it to the World Cup. Yeah, I'll take it. We don't need to win the World Cup, man. Australia's not there to win the World Cup. Australia's there to compete and have fun. We're there to have fun. Australia being the World Cup means we have an excuse to drink beer. Give our people something to be happy about. That's the whole point of sport. By making the World Cup, it's not about winning it. We're not beating Brazil. We're not beating Argentina. If that happened, I honestly think I'd have a heart attack. If we went to penalties in a World Cup final, I would die. I think I would die. I don't know. I couldn't get through it. I'm losing my mind here. I'm losing my mind now at 8:47 p.m. Friday, 6 months before a World Cup that we're probably not even going to get out of the group stage of. And I'm going to lose my mind here. I couldn't deal with that. He actually makes 26K a month because of truck and HC counts. Yeah, absolutely. So second tackle, 10 minutes out. Right hand side of the Blues. Oh! Inside Pearson. And be 5 minutes out from the line now. Third tackle. They go left hand. Oh, short. Run in by the hooker. And she's lost the ball there. Oh, no. She's been stripped there. And she's a muppet. And she's a muppet there. Notice says Australia's just there to continue the Champions Curse. Absolutely. And usually the team that does defeat the Champions Curse is the team that is the surprise packet. 2010, Ghana was that team. 2014 was Costa Rica. 2018 was it Chile? I think it was Chile, wasn't it? I can't remember. But, we do have a chance because, I'm just throwing that. So they're going to go for the 2 here, make it a 6-point game, which is the smart call now. We do have a chance. We were better than France in that game in 2018 when they won. We were the better team, and the only reason we lost was because of an unlucky deflection goal in the 86th minute. And then you go to the Denmark game, we were way better than Denmark. We shat on Denmark, and then we drew 1-1. We shat on them. We shat on Denmark, and then we drew 1-1. And we should have drawn with France too. You could have argued for a win. But obviously we didn't, and that's fine. But, people discredit Australia's 2018 games as if, come on, man. And she will get the kick. So it will be 16-10 here with 28 minutes to go here of the game. 2018 was Korea. Mexico had beat Germany. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. But, shush. Costa Rica was definitely 2014. That was a surprise back in 2014. 2010 was definitely Ghana. And then Luis Suarez is the dog. 2010 was the Luis Suarez deliberate handball to prevent the goal, which was a penalty, and then Ghana missed the penalty and then lost the game 1-0. I don't think anyone in Africa will ever forgive Luis Suarez for that. That was dog shit. That was dog shit. 2018 was Croatia. Yeah, 2018 was definitely Croatia, yeah. But shush, But also shush. I think mainly shush, actually. Mainly shush, yeah. So first tackle here with the Blues. He'll get taken down here 25 metres out here from their own line. So it is only a 6-point game here. Jeez, Millie Boyle is a big bopper. She is a big bopper, man. You don't want to run into her in a dark alley. That's the commentator. Every time a commentator always says that, I have to do it. It'd be illegal for me not to. Yeah, Bonesy Boy, we'll be seeing in 500 seconds there, sir. We'll be seeing you in 500 seconds. Douglas says, I wouldn't do it in Australia. I do it for Australia 100%. I don't know what you do. So left hand side of the Blues. Isabel Kelly. Kelly's just still going here. Oh, good run. Fit tackle now, 30 minutes out. Bill's Boxing Club says Muppet Woman. Mate, there's a lot of Muppets out there, but it's a good game right now. New South Wales, right hand side here. Pearson puts the ball up in the air and take it down at 10. Emily Bass, good run there. Well, good catch, not good run, good catch. And also, Australia beat France, I'll jump off the Harbour Bridge. I would be very careful about saying that, bro. I know you're not going to do it anyway, but I'd be super careful. Honestly, man, alright, I could genuinely see us getting out of that group stage. I can genuinely see it. And I'm a realist. I'll tell you when I think my team isn't going to do anything, and I'll tell you when I think my team is going to do something. I think we get knocked out pretty quickly, but after that, but I definitely believe that what's it called? We have a good chance of getting through. We can beat Denmark and we will beat Tunisia, in my opinion. Tommy's Muppet in action. Knowledge Luke has Ghana missed the penalty. It went to penalties in Uruguay 1. I'm pretty certain it was 1-0, wasn't it? You could be right. You could be right. I thought it was 1-0 to Uruguay, but I could be wrong. That was literally 12 years ago now, man, so I can't remember all the way back then. So record crowd for Women's State of Origin here, 11,000. Good stuff. Good to see. Good to see, baby. Good to see. Second tackle here with the Blues. Right-hand side they go. Oh, man, I can't wait for this sickness to get out of me. Get out of me, sickness, you muppet. Gee whiz. Deary me. It's 2 hours in Canberra. It's a good statement, 2 hours in Canberra. Canberra's a random place to be having it. Oh, jeez, it was a crunching. Oh, look at that side here. She's caught it. She's caught it back on the inside. Good tackle, though, by Shesiolka. Oh, Robinson, sorry. Noel says, last time Socceroos won a World Cup was against Serbia in 2010? And? What's your point? Again, it's not about winning. It's about being there. Does this what it take? What a grab. Emily Bass now brings it out to the 20. 11,000 guys spectating. I disagree. I think the majority of them will be women. Oh, Queensland. Tamika Upton. She's away. She gets it off here. Queensland make a breakthrough here. Still going. Good run. Very good run there. 45 metres out of the line. Robinson gets taken down. Third tackle now. Upton. She'll go right-hand side. She'll give it off here to not Leonard Ducey. They go right-hand side, though, to Brigginshaw. She's going to get taken down to 40. Jaden just told us he's 12. Yeah, he did just tell us he's 12. Yeah, absolutely. We know that, though. So left-hand side now. Gives it off to Tasman Gray. And Tasman Gray, a bit of an average run there. It's only a 6-point game. That was a pretty poor play, the ball, but it is what it is. So Taryn Aiken now. She'll put that ball in the air. She'll be an easy take, give the Blues. Oh, she's going to get crunched, though. Oh, she got away from it. Don't pass the ball there, New South Wales. We're going to lose the game now, Queensland. If the Socceroos have a win, a draw, and a loss, they can make the knockout rounds. Knowledge of lyrics, you are literally giving us what it takes to be casual. We understand this. I'm really unaware of what you're trying to tell me. I definitely know that you can actually qualify from going through with 3 draws. Just unfortunately for New Zealand, they didn't do that in 2010. They had 3 draws and still got Pamparinos. So Fitztackle now, knowledge from Muppets. He's trying. He's giving it a go. Left-hand side now, Fitztackle. Zay Brown's number 12 for Queensland. It's huge. Yeah, it's Tasman Gray, I believe. I believe she plays the Titans too. A lot of Titans girls here today, which is good to see. So 23 minutes to go here. It's only a 6-point game. Robinson here. That's a high tackle. No, apparently not, though. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. That's a strip. That's just... Oh, no, she kept the ball. Declan says, if we win all games, we can go to the group. I like that. That's what I like to see. Now, that's what I like to see. Oh, well, there's going to be a penalty there. Thank you very much. I like it very much. I like it. I like it very much. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. I like it. So does Daz. Daz really likes that penalty. Daz, mate, really likes that penalty. Really does. Canberra's a weird stadium to get out to, man. Like, it's not the easiest place to get out to. Luckily, I had Clarkey that drove us there, but, like, if it wasn't for Clarkey, that place is a hard place to get out to. Daz said, surely the Dogs here attend the next NRLW expansion. I don't even know. Are they trying to get a team? I don't even know. Daz does. Daz does. Not does not. Not does not. So, second tackle here for Queensland at the halfway point. Ooh, gets taken down now. Up the Maroons. He said exactly right. I like it. I like it. Queensland. Good run. Gets inside the attack of 40 now. Sapello's going on a rant here. I'll let you guys in the chat have fun with that one. Bones and Boys, tonight is the night to forget for me. Okay. Fourth tackle here. Bro, relax. You're deeping it. You're deeping it too much, man. Everyone always makes mistakes in this chat. It's about how you pick yourself up and come back again tomorrow. There's 3 big streams tomorrow. Massive streams tomorrow. Oh, Queensland, Brigginshaw. Oh, that's a good kick. Oh, but New South Wales. Ah! Luckily there for New South Wales, it's a knock on there. That could have been an intercept, though. Oh, no. It's Queensland ball. It's going to be a dropout. So New South Wales are going to challenge this. I think this is a knock on here from Queensland for sure. This has to be a knock on here from Queensland for sure. Why is she passing this, by the way? It's clearly knock on. But I don't even know why the referee thought there was no knock on there. Why would she not realise that there was a knock on there? That's really, really weird. Really, really weird. Really, really weird. Taylor says, took 3 times in the NRL to realise the Sharks should be in the NRLW. Yeah. Yeah, so who is it? It's Sharks, it's Cowboys, I think it's Raiders, and who's the other team? Sabella says, seriously, some of the tackles in this game have been absolute bone rattlers. They always are in women's origin, man. Women's sport. Women's rugby league is really intense for the actual genuine like hits that are in the game. Tigers, thanks. So definitely the Muppets coming in there. Tigers at the 14. So sorry, Tigers fans. You get to witness another team lose. Don't worry, as Titans fans, we understand that. But again, we did well last year. Titans actually did pretty well. Beat the Broncos. First team to beat the Broncos in like 4 years or some shit. That's always fun. That's always fun beating the Broncos. And that's about it, really. I have nothing else to say. 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Thumbs up, subscribe at 16:10. Just a 6-point game. Left-hand side here, Evania Peliti. She'll get this ball to the 35. Not Evania Peliti. She's playing for Queensland. I don't know who that is for the Blues. Forget that. Who cares? Who cares? A Muppet. And it'll be 45 minutes out of their own line. The Knights did not win a game last year, does mate? But, like, it's not easy when there's only 4 or 6 teams or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, oh! New South Wales are away here. It's Tonagato. Tonagato! Oh, she'll get taken down at 25. Good tackle there. Have I tipped the Cowboys and the Broncos? Well, considering that's not until next week, I'm not even thinking about what next week's games are yet. I know I'm driving down to Newcastle on Friday, though. Oh, go down. Good play, Emily Bass. Good play. Sabello says, the Tigers we know as the 12s from here on in. You either score, Alex scores immediately. I don't even know what you're talking about, mate. I think you're smoking something, which is fine. But, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. Second tackle here for the Maroons. Tamika Upton goes left-hand side here. And it's going to be Evania Peliti who gets this ball out to about the 25. They're trying to steal the ball. Don't steal. She's a thief. Referee, she's trying to steal the ball. That's called being a thief. Convict her, man. Same as will NSW season ever become longer like the men's season? Maybe a long term down the track, but a long way away from that happening. Leonard Dutzy gets the ball into the 40 for tackle. It's only a 6-point game right now, guys. Don't sleep just yet. Don't sleep. 40-20 attempt here. It's never going to happen. Oh, it's 40-30, I think, in the women's game, actually. Referee called the cops. That's what I was thinking, Alex. The referee didn't call the cops. Oh, my God. She's trying to get that pass horizontal. You dog, Clydesdale. You dog. She's trying to get that pass horizontal. She was desperate for that. She was really desperate to try and pull herself across that horizontal. Blues here. They're breaking away. They'll be 40 minutes out here now from the Queensland line. Jim says 12 done for the season. Yes, 12 is done for the season. Greg says the NRLW is so boring, but I mind the girls having to go. I disagree. I think NRLW is quite fun to watch. You can tell usually who's going to win, but I actually find it quite fun. So forward tackle, leave the Blues away. Oh, Tonagato get taken down there by Tamika Upton. Fifth tackle here. Fifth tackle here with the Blues. Left-hand side. Dib puts it up in the air. It's a good kick. It's going to be taken by the Blues. She throws it back here. Still gets thrown back again. Gets thrown back again. She'll get taken down. Good D. Oh! Throws it back. It's all right. Kicks it through. And it's going to be lost ball. It's going to be Queensland ball. Knock on New South Wales after all that. Jeez. What's going on? Punch on! Slap her! Smack her! Biff! 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 Biffarunos! Biffarunos! Get around the biff. We all love a good biffaruno. If you guys want to see more biffs, you have to hit that subscribe button. You can only see biffs if you subscribe. If you don't like it a biff, don't subscribe. They'll do anyway, just because you can. But she definitely lost that ball there. And then, yeah, that was a good tackle there from Apps, but there was a bit of a biffarunos. That time of the month. That's a bit disrespectful, Jay. Come on, man. Can't be making that joke about this one. Can do that about people in the chat, but not about the game. Because otherwise people will get upset about that. Or the women will get upset about that. Get around the biff. Get around the biff. So Queensland now. We'll go left-hand side to Peliti. She's going. Here we go. Here we go. Oh! Bass! She got the ball to the 20. This is an exciting game. It's an exciting game, sir. So first take a live at Queensland. Tell you what, Peliti's one of the better players in Queensland tonight. I just think we should make it New South Wales versus Gold Coast Titans, and Titans would win. Titans would easily win. I reckon Titans would easily win. The men's team might struggle, but the women's team, they'd give it a good go. They would give it a good go. So third tackle here for Queensland. Left-hand side, you good running to Renee. Oh, that's a high tackle. That's a penalty. Hello? What? Bro, Belinda Sharp is a terrible referee, man. Like, how do you not see that as a high tackle? Like, how do you not see that as a high tackle? She got absolutely decked. Tamika Upton's away, you know. How did she not see that as a high tackle? That was dreadful. How do you not see that as a high tackle? She literally collared her. Up in the air. And, knock on. Knock on. So Queensland getting an attacking set here. 10 metres out of the line. Here we go. Here we go. Calvin Murphy. Not a big fan of the old Belinda Sharp. Bones Boy says, how wasn't that called? It wasn't called because she's a Muppet, man. Swedish Detective didn't know Stephen Wonder was refereeing. Unfortunately, Swedish Detective, now you know. Now you do know, unfortunately. So, at least you got there in the end. Obviously, sometimes it's not easy to tell until a call like that's made. And then you're like, Stevie, he's here. You're Stevie. Greg says Casey Badger should be the ref of this one for sure. Mate, I reckon you should be the ref of this one. Be better than Belinda. All right, so Queensland here, 10 metres out. First tackle, your left-hand side. Queensland, Tamika Upton. She steps on the inside. That's a high tackle again. Yep, there you go. Wow, she called that one. That was less high than the last one. That was less high than the last one that didn't get called. You crazy, lady? Are you shitting crazy me, lady? You crazy me, shitting me, lady? The last one was around the forehead. That was around the chin. So the girl says, New South Wales haven't been good under the high ball tonight. They have not been, no. All right, so Queensland now, 15 metres out, right-hand side, gives it off to Destiny Brill. And she'll get to about 10 metres out here. That was a good run. Here we go. Come on, Queensland. Right-hand side, Brigginshaw. Back on the inside here to Gray. 3 metres out from the line now. Second tackle. So here we go. Chance here for Queensland. Oh, man. Leonard Ducey so close to her tackle. Come on, this is Destiny Brill's a guard. Sash left the Titans. Where'd she go? I didn't even know she did leave the Titans. Held up. Lauren Brown held up. She's the Titan, though. We'll be in the men's because Matt Tufty. I don't even know what you're talking about. I never know what you're talking about. Oh, the Roosters. There you go. I actually have a family friend going to the Roosters. A family friend of mine's actually just going to the Roosters. So third tackle now for Queensland. 10 metres out. Brigginshaw to Aiken. Aiken here to Upton. Upton! 3 metres out from the line. Fifth tackle. It was fourth tackles. This is fifth tackle now. So Queensland goes short side here. And it's going to be Aiken. Aiken still goes. Bro, it's fifth tackle. What are you doing? Oh, she's lost the ball. Ability! Politi! She scored a try. How'd she get the ball out? Wow, what a game. Oh my God, from the sideline though, tie this game up here. Shut up, Daz, mate. Shut up, Daz, mate. Don't say shit, Dead, I think. You stop it now. Shepherd. Greg, that's not Shepherd, mate. That's not how Shepherd works. What are you talking about? Shepherd? Get out of here. What do you mean, Shepherd? Shepherd? What are you smoking? Shepherd? Bro, what are you talking about? That was funny. That was funny, bro. Yeah, foot's out. Shepherd, that'll do me. That is incredible. Oh, no way. Oh, man. I didn't meet you, Blaze, because you're ahead of my stream. No, Sapella, so what you do is you bring me back. So, Politi scores that. I can't believe we just had someone say that was no try for a Shepherd. Bro, that's incredible. Like, I'm sorry to laugh at you, but I had to. Shepherd! Alright, so Brigginshaw got a kick from the side on the floor. Can she get this one here? So, Queensland actually scored more tries than the Blues have, by the way. Queensland have actually scored more tries than the Blues. But, Sapella, what you should do, my guy, is you should put me back to where it would be live for you. People do that all the time. Alright, so 16-14 here with the kick to come from the left-hand side. This is insane how far women's footy's come in the last few years. So good. Yeah, it's fun to watch, man. Fun to watch. Here we go. Oh, so it's not Brigginshaw kicking this one. It's Lauren Brown. Also, someone asked about Taryn Aiken and Ewan Aiken. Not same last name. Aiken, I think, is A-I-K-E-N for Taryn, and Ewan is A-I-T-K-E-N, I believe. They're different last names. Unless I could be wrong. She's got to. Oh, I hit the post. Dasmate says, I'm so sad. Yeah, we know you are sad there, Dasmate, but it's all good. It's still 11 and a half minutes to go in the game. Oh, it's the post there. Trevor says, weed must be good over there. You're coughing a lot. No, I'm actually quite sick. I've been sick this week, Trevor. I've been quite sick this week. So this is actually better than what it was on Wednesday. Wednesday, the Lebanon versus Malta game, I was coughing quite a bit. I was very sick all week, but I'm a little bit better now. We're going to see the Canberra crowd get out numbers for the NSW Origin match, especially in the middle of Canberra winter. Great. Yeah, it's apparently the largest ever Origin attendance, or women's game attendance, 11,000 or something like that. All right, so Queensland now gets ball to the 20. Bill's Boxing Club, you're a muppet, man. You're a dirty little horn dog. You are a dirty little horn dog, Bill's Boxing Club. So right-hand side now for Queensland. They'll get this ball here to about 35. No, it's still going here, Destiny Brewer. Look at it go. Jeez. It's been hanging out with Snoop Dogg. That's me, bro. Clarkie is at the game. Yes, Xavier. Yes, he is. I was talking to him just before the game started. Third tackle now. At the halfway point, they roll this ball back. Right-hand side now. Queensland on a rollie. They come. Gray still going. Good run. Fourth tackle. Guys, 10 minutes to go here with the game. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be streaming as the New Zealanders take on the Tongans. We'll be doing Papua New Guinea versus Fiji and Samoa versus the Cook Islands. It's going to be a massive day here on the channel, so definitely get around it. Definitely get around it here. Queensland now. They go left-hand side. You snitching, Bonesy boy? You snitching? Don't tell Dasmate you snitching. Queensland! It's going to be Evania Politi. Politi! It's fit tackle. You've got to get that ball away. What are you doing? What are you doing? You good, man? Apart from the Pacific Test tomorrow, yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. Going to be awesome. Are you still snitching, Bonesy boy? You snitching? I think he's snitching. Don't snitch. Snitches get stitches, brother. Snitches also get no bitches. Absolutely does, mate. Yeah. So Blues here now. They're going to be second tackle. 30 minutes out here. They've lost that momentum that they did have, but geez, this game has really, really changed around dramatically. Greg Stewart says Clark is the shittest man on earth. Why? He puts a lot of effort into what he does, and he provides you better content than I believe majority of NRL pages. So I'm not so sure where that. You're entitled to your opinion, but I disagree with you. I think you're just jumping on a bandwagon of hating him for no reason, really. Fourth tackle now for the Blues. They put the ball up on fourth tackle. Interesting decision. And that's going to be a pretty good kick in the end, actually. There's nothing wrong with Clarkie, does, mate. It's just someone jumping on the bandwagon and hating Clarkie for no reason. Swedish Detective says, had there been a 40-20 in the NRLW? No, it's 40-30, I believe, in this one here. Brigginshaw with a great run there, experience run that one. Snitches are Knicks fans. Yes, Alex, Snitches are Knicks fans. So, Queensland, good run, gets it out of the 40. I tell you what, Queensland have got massive momentum right now. So, right, 40-20, 40-30 attempt here. It doesn't go over the side. But yeah, it's 40-30 in the women's game, not 40-20. And the Blues here, Tonagato, she'll get taken down 35 minutes out now. This is a 7-minute game. Yes, it is, Knowledge for Lyrics. Yeah, it is. So there's only 8 minutes and 43 seconds to go here. It's only a 2-point game. Dearie me, what a crazy finish we've got coming up here. Second tackle now. Savello says, Clarkie's Rugby League column is good, all facts, no hidden agendas. Yeah, exactly right. You know, he does provide, obviously, his opinion from time to time, but no, I think he does a good job, man. And I've seen him personally how hard he works to put the content up. I stayed at his house when I was in Canberra for the Raiders vs Titans game. So no, you're entitled to your opinion though. If you don't like him, that's your choice. But you can't tell me that he's not got good content. So especially when it's pretty much just this is what's happening in the league content. So fifth tackle now, right hand side. Oh, forward pass, knock on. It's gonna be a knock on there. Oh no. Well, no. Well, no. Well, no. No. Well, no, that's not a try. What? There's no way that's a try. Is there bunker? There has to be video ref here. Bunker, surely. There is no way this is a try. Hold on one second. What are you talking about? There is no way that's a try. So let's see this. check that. They've got to check it, absolutely. What are you doing, Melinda? Bro, like, how is that? How would you not have seen that straight away? You can't rule on a forward pass, no shit, Sherlock, but you can rule on a knock-on, champion. Like, no shit. No shit, she's lost the ball. We all know it went forward. Shut up. Bro, what a stupid call from the referee there. Like, that's mad. Like, that's mad. What are you even looking at still? The ball goes forward. No shit. Thanks, bunker. What a stupid... Belinda, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. Like, the commentary's so full of, bro. This is straight up New South Wales commentary. Straight up New South Wales commentary. They're saying basically how good this the referee's been. They're saying that should have been a try, and they're saying, oh, I can't rule on a forward pass. Yeah, they can rule on a knock on though. You moron. Little loophole. What are you talking about, you muppet? What's the commentary smoking? Who is this commentator? Bro, tell him to shut up. What is he talking about? Finding a loophole? It was a knock on, you moron. So first tackle there for Queensland. That's wild. Like a loophole. No, it's just a rule called no knock-ons in the game. Bro, this guy has no clue what he's talking about. So second tackle there for Queensland. So 25 minutes out here from their own line. Right side loophole. Oh, you muppet. Matt Thompson is such a cuck. So Queensland now right inside 40 minutes out. Oh, that's a knock-on. That's a knock-on. Maybe they'll find the loophole to call that as a knock-on. Maybe they'll find the loophole to call that as a knock-on. What a loophole. Oh, man. Not at least the right call was made at the end. Yes, no thanks to Belinda Sharp. But that will be a knock-on there from Queensland. I wonder if they called that as a loophole or if they called that as a knock-on. Blind Races, Thompson's one of the worst out there in terms of commentary. Look, I'm not going to disagree over the last 30 seconds of what I've had to hear. After the last 30 seconds of what I've had to hear, like, it's wild that he assumes that that was a loophole to get New South Wales out of that try. No, that was just simply a knock-on, you moron. So, Isabel Kelly's been good in today's game, by the way. So, for second tackle now for the Blues. This commentary is so New South Wales biased, it's outrageous. Like, and then you get Blues fans saying, oh, don't have Cameron Smith on the commentary. It's like, shut up, man. We have to listen to this shit all the time. Right inside of the Blues. They could end the game here. Taking down 15 metres out. So, who's whining now? No one's whining. The correct call got made. And also, we're not the ones who literally have gone to the official referees of the State of Origin because they lost a game by 6 points and were 1 metre away from tying it and made 7 changes to their side. That's all good. If you want to talk about Origin victories, we can say that Queensland's won more. Salem. If you want to talk about Origin games, we can say Queensland's won more. If you want to talk about the last game that ever happened, Queensland won it. So I'm not too sure what your point is that you're going to get at here because New South Wales don't win this battle. But thank you for trying. Because if you want to talk about whinging, Freddie Fittler is the king of that one. If you want to talk about success, Queensland have won more. So what are you trying to achieve here, sir? Even in New South, even in women's, Queensland have a lot more than the Blues. Like Queensland won like 15 years straight in the women's, from 1999 to like 2014, then drew and then lost 4 years in a row, and then Queensland have won the last 2. So I'm trying to figure out kind of what battle Salem is trying to win here because you lose in every way here. Every way. So Queensland left-hand side here. Bregginshaw gives it off here to Leladuzzi. Like even with New South Wales winning this game here, if they are to, there's still 5 minutes to go here. Queensland would still be up by about 14 series on New South Wales. Like, so right-hand side here for Queensland, 4 tackle. They're 45 metres out. But Salem doesn't care about this. Salem's trying to pretend to care about this game. Salem doesn't care about this. As you can see, obviously, Salem didn't even come here for the first part of the... I was here for the first part of the game. Wasn't here for the majority, and then now is only here at the end. Game's not even over yet. So here we go. So the ball here... Queensland! 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 Boom, 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 boom! Staley, where are you, Where are you, Stalin? Come on, brother, come on it. Come on away, big boy. Ah! Oh, bro. Oh, that's incredible. Oh, man, this might not even count, but it's still funny, bro. Still funny, bro. That's incredible. Oh, man. So it's been 4 minutes to go here in the game. So she's got to be offside. There's still 4 minutes to go. Oh, man. Oh, bro, 4 minutes to go here. That's unfortunate. But, man, that was super close, man. Still 4 minutes to go. So we'll be a no try here. We'll be penalty New South Wales. Oh, bro, Salem, you got lucky, my guy. You got lucky there, brother. You got lucky there. He didn't comment, though, until that offside call got made. That's a shepherd, Alex says. Oh, man. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. All right, here we go. So 4 minutes to go here at the game. It will be penalty in New South Wales. That's a shepherd, surely. Oh, man. Gresham went off earlier than me with anything better than a 3 out of 10, Blazy boy. I'll support my team throughout it all, man. Doesn't really matter to me, my guy. It's all good, though. Like, people like you can wank on and laugh all you like, but I'm having a good time, bro. The main thing is, man, I'm having a great time. Whether we win or lose, it really matter to me. I'm having a great time here. You know, Sunday is different. Sunday, I definitely want to win. And, of course, I enjoy this game, and I want Queensland to win here, absolutely. But I'm not going to lose sleep if we lose this game. But on Sunday, it's like, yeah, I want to win that game. But it's still 3 minutes 40 to go here. Still 3 minutes 40 to go. So New South Wales now, second tackle, right-hand side. And the Blues will get this ball to about 25 metres out now. Third tackle can end the game right now. Look at Loris, I know that was a no try, but I have no idea where fullback was. Yeah, where was the fullback in this? Where was Tonagato? She was nowhere to be seen. So Blues here, left-hand side. Chance here for the Blues. They'll get taken down here 13 metres out of the line. That's the thing. People are always so desperate to, like, watch people fail, but they don't realise, like, by my reaction just then shows how much fun I'm having watching this game. You know what I mean? Like, it just shows how much fun I'm having watching this game. Wow, what a big bopper, by the way. She was huge. Oh, ball goes back in. New South Wales will... And they're going to get the try there. So they will get that try on the sideline there, and Isabel Kelly will score. So it will be 20-14 in New South Wales with 2 minutes 50 to go here from the left-hand side. Noswell says New South Wales. Blaze Boy says good job. Yeah, there you go. So Blues will score down there on the left-hand side. Unfortunately there for Queensland. It is unfortunate there for Queensland, but what a game, man. What a game. From Queensland doing what they did just then to New South Wales going the other end. Look at that big bopper, man. Jeez. Gee whiz, what a big bopper. 2.5 minutes to go here. But if she gets this kick here, it's game over. Unfortunately, the Queensland defence there wasn't... Oh, geez. Tameka Upton's had a very poor game here today. Tameka Upton's had a very poor game here today. Upton playing Oz taking the goal line. She's been poor today, bro. It's really strange. Really strange. And also, just a couple of the girls have done now. It's time of the lights on Saturday night. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Sunday night, man. Sunday night's going to be huge. I think tomorrow's going to be massive, but I'm looking forward so much to Fiji versus Papua New Guinea. Specifically, but New Zealand Tonga will be great. I think New Zealand Tonga will probably be the biggest stream, but Fiji Papua New Guinea could be absolutely huge as well. Samoa, Cook Islands, I'm interested to see how that one goes, to be honest with you. Sapelli says, unpopular opinion, I'll preface this with I am a Samoan. Toa Samoa has the second weakest national team behind Cook Islands, and that's purely because our team players that pledge allegiance to Australia and New Zealand. Mohammed Ali Yasser, by the way, bro, I'm about one comment away from hiding you. I can see every time you comment, it's always trolling. So I just want to throw that one out there, just to give you a fair warning. But in regards to that, look, I would say that Samoa still have a better team than Papua New Guinea. I would say Papua New Guinea are better than Cook Islands, obviously. I would say... And she'll miss the kick. So there's still a minute and a half to go here the game. Still a minute and a half to go here the game. What was I doing? What was I saying? No, so I would say, in my personal beliefs, I'd go Australia first. I would say... You'd have to go New Zealand second. You'd probably go England for... Tonga's spine is lackluster, man. Tonga's spine's lackluster. All right, so here we go. So, a minute and a half to go here. Queensland need a miracle. Nearly just got one. New Zealand, Tonga, Fiji, Samoa, PNG, Cook Islands. New Zealand, Tonga, Fiji, Samoa, PNG, Cook Islands. Why would they not get that? Queensland could have had that ball there. That went past the 10. By the way, says Maroons magic time. So New South Wales here at the halfway point, second tackle. They could have actually got that ball there. This commentary is wild, by the way. Like, this commentary is wild. Like, you can't tell me that they're non-biased as official commentators. I'm a commentator, I'm biased towards Queensland, absolutely. But you can't tell me that they're not biased towards New South Wales. Barty team is dangerous. Absolutely, Sapelu. I think they're super underrated, man. Viliame Kikau, Tuikami Kamitha. You've got Wonga Blake there. New South Wales is going to get this ball to the 10 for tackle now. Wonga Blake. There's also... who else is there? It's a good team, bro, I'm telling you. Fiji is super underrated. Absolutely. And Api Sakorosau is obviously playing for New South Wales, but he will be playing for Fiji in the World Cup. Knowledge for Lyric says, to be honest, I think Cook Islands PNG would have been a better game to do Tonga, Fiji, and New Zealand, Samoa. No, New Zealand pumped Samoa. I think Tonga and New Zealand is the right play. I think Fiji versus Samoa would have been fun. So first tackle of Queensland, doesn't matter. It's going to be they're going to have the miracle right now. They're going to have a miracle to make it up to here, left-hand side here. Or it's going to be knocked back there, knocked forward from New South Wales. There's 5 seconds to go, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. She needs to get up and play it. And there we go, guys. So New South Wales will win Origin. They will win the Women's Origin. They'll win it back for the first time in 3 years. What a game. What a game, man. Jeez, what a game. So obviously Queensland took the lead with about 4 minutes to go, and then it got called back for offside. Queensland will win New South Wales will win the game. So that means they do obviously win Origin. Now, that was a fantastic game, man. You just got to sit back and think, wow, the Blues, obviously, they deserve it. Queensland gave it all they could, but to make it up for me, it was pretty poor, unfortunately. I think that best performer for the Blues, Isabel Kelly, had a great game. I think who else had a good game there for the Blues? Let's go through the team lineup there. Let's go have a look over here. Emma Tonegado was pretty good, besides the fact that obviously she wasn't there when that kick was made, even though it was offside in the end. Who else? Who else really? Their forwards are pretty good there. For Queensland, Destiny Brill was alright, but I definitely would be looking towards Taryn Aiken. Taryn Aiken was very good. And then you also go towards Evania Politi, who was very good in this game today. To make it up, and unfortunately just really didn't feel it. Emily Bass tried her best. And yeah, the forwards, Tasman Gray was very evident. She was quite there quite a lot. But yeah, there you go, guys. Obviously, that's the end of Women's Origin, and they do win it there in New South Wales. So I'll be back, obviously, on tomorrow for New Zealand versus Tonga, Samoa versus Cook Islands, and Fiji versus Papua New Guinea. Now, I did do my preview video for all 3 of those. So if you want to go and check out my previews, you can go and check out those ones. I put Fiji, Papua New Guinea out today, and the other 2 out the last couple of days. And also, Sunday we'll be doing State of Origin with Queensland versus New South Wales. So I appreciate you as always, guys. Obviously, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're around here, and let's keep pumping on, baby. Let's keep pumping on. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.